I figure there's no point in delaying it. I mean, we're here. Like, we're already ready. You know? We don't have 43 people here right now, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, okay. I was wondering. What in the world? Do we actually have 19 people on Twitch already? What's up, guys? Yo, Pisha. Thanks for tuning in to stream on YouTube. How you doing? We're cracking cold ones. We're enjoying some good times. But what's up? It's been 2 days, 48 hours. You're getting huge, bro. Everyone wants to watch. Someday. Me and Dylan, we were talking just on his stream just a second ago about the content goal. The end game. Ready? My own Fortnite skin. Jarvatar Fortnite skin would be crazy. We need that's how big this needs to get. I don't care about anything else. Bro, Pisha, playing some old school RuneScape. I've never played RuneScape. I feel, given the types of games I'm into, that I would probably be a big RuneScape fan. It had the nicest legs. Damn, Sumus, you might be onto something. I'm sure that I probably have a better squat than most folks that have their own Fortnite skins. Not, like, let's be honest. It's not like I train, very often, but I just genetically have really, really good squat form and legs and whatnot. Yo. The save Trey skin. The hashtag is SaveJarv. SaveJarv. But I appreciate that. Yo. Cosmic, you bought the Hollow Dark Dragonite with the swirl and the Japanese Game Boy promo Dragonite at Pasadena front row. Ooh, did you tell me that Dragonite was your favorite and I just went digging for Dragonite cards that we had? I'm glad I was able to get those for you. I love one of my favorite things is when folks tell me their favorite Pokemon and I'm able to just like go digging for a super cool card that they would like. That happened in Tampa, and I'm really excited for the footage to make it into a video. But a guy comes around and he's like, "Yo, dude, I just want to do some flips. I'm here to gamble. I've got a bunch of $50 slabs. I just want to put up a slab and have you put up a slab. We coin flip and winner takes both." And Jake was feeling in a gambling mood, so dude put up a baby shiny Scyther from Paldean Fates or something, right? In a 10. And then we put up a like Giovanni's Charisma or something, but it was like $50. And winner took both. We ended up winning the coin flip, which is cool. But we were like, what do we do with this Scyther? Maybe an hour later, dude comes by and I'm just talking to him. He's like, "Yo, dude, I've just been getting back into the hobby." And I'm like, "Oh shoot, do you have any slabs?" And he's like, "No, I don't have any slabs yet." And I'm like, "Oh dude, well, what's your favorite Pokemon?" He's like, "Scyther." And I'm like, have I got the thing for you? And I pull it out. You know, it's like a cheap Scyther slab. It's going to be hard to find a cheaper Scyther in a 10 because they're that's like still pretty cool, not just like an uncommon, you know. And so I show it to him. He's like, dude, I love this. Like, I think I want this. And so I was like, yeah, just $50. And he did the 50, and he went home with it. I'm so glad he did too. The craziest thing is, dude. So he gets the Scyther slab, and he it kind of like opens the floodgates, and he comes back like an hour later and buys Suicune V, Raikou V, Entei V in 10s from Crown Zen from us. He's just like, well, I'm into slabs now, and then decides to get that trio. And it was sick, because that trio's tight. You know what I'm saying? The fart swirl is whenever there's a swirl that just comes out near the butt of the Pokemon. I love that. Oh, man, but how are we doing, chat? How are we doing? I was talking to a lot of you while we were at Jarmangander's stream. If any of y'all are hoping to catch some content that isn't Pokemon related, my brother Dylan streams as well, oftentimes just in a couple hours before I do. Especially if that works better with your schedule, I would definitely recommend checking out Jarmangander, because we have a good time over there. Drake launched fireworks yesterday. How was everyone's 4th? I don't really celebrate the 4th of July too much, just because I'm not feeling uber patriotic right now, but I did go to Chili's, and I do love Chili's. And then I played Cyberpunk 2077 and finished the Phantom Liberty DLC. That's what I did for my 4th of July. Yo, where's Hugin at is my question. Where's my guy? I miss my Hugin. It was a solid 4th, Summers. All things considered, it was a solid 4th of July. Cannot go wrong with what I did. You know what I'm saying? Back it up. Back it up, Terror. Yo. Yo. What's to love about Chili's? What do you mean, what's to love about Chili's? The matzo sticks, bro? Osvaldo talking absolute massive shade on Chili's. Yo, shoot. Destructor4545, thanks for the follow. We just hit 290 followers. That's crazy. Destructor, we actually are not going to Front Row Tacoma, unfortunately. We are not going to Front Row Tacoma. We there's another show, I think another Collecticon that conflicts that we signed up for, unfortunately. I wish, because I love Tacoma. I love the city of Tacoma. Osvaldo, I wish that it could be a little bit more consistent, but since I'm vending so often, I'm like unavailable to stream that often. Yo, Summers out here gifting subs to Dune Assassin. Summers, you're crazy. LeBron's in the chat for Summers, my dog. But the best way to be up to date with like stream schedules and whatnot is through the Discord. Let me link the Discord on Twitch and on YouTube for anyone who wants to join. Oh no, Big Toe, he was serious, unfortunately. I wish that we were going to Portland as well. Okay. Taking the link to Discord. I'm putting that in Twitch chat, and I'm going to pin that. What do you mean unable to pin? It's a little goofy. Let me pin that. There we go. Manual open. Yep. I wish I was, because I really loved it when we went. I love both cities. And then I'll drop that in YouTube chat as well. YouTube.com/thejarvatar. Hopefully, because I just loved the town, and I want to be back. You know? Okay. I just dropped Discord in chat on YouTube as well. Let me see if I can like pin that as well. Awesome, I just did. Feel free to join the Discord if you're not already. We have a good time there. So, yo, Ulian, how are you doing? Welcome back. Yeah, Big Toe, you'll see Derek. You'll see Derek. I'm pissed that I don't get to see Derek. I love Derek. Derek's my guy. Damn. You're just like, I'm like, I feel like the knife is being twisted right now because I'm like, dang, I love the Pacific Northwest. I've spent a lot of time there actually. I lived in Yakima for a year and a half, and while Yakima is a butthole, I got exposure to a lot of other cool places in the area. Like I love Ellensburg. It's actually a really cool little town. Ooh, what's up, Ghost Kick? Welcome back. Drugong, maybe we're signed up for Card Party Seattle? Maybe. I hope we are, because Card Party went so well for us in what's it called? In Tampa, that like I feel like we'd be crazy to not go for Card Party Seattle as well. When's the next time we're in Texas, bro? I'm 99% sure we are signed up for the next Dallas Collecticon and the next Houston Collecticon, but not the Fort Worth one. I'm pretty sure. Drake, just because Jake said that we're signed up for something does not mean we're going, unfortunately. I wish that was the case. I wish that was the case. There's unfortunately no way to know like what the plan is until maybe a week before it happens. Yo, what up, Kevin? Welcome back. Welcome back, Kevin. Oh, man. And welcome back, Shrub. Man, I'm so glad to have y'all here. Elena says, when's the next time you'll be out on the golf course? Bro, ASAP? How about Tuesday? How about Tuesday, Atlanta? You'll have the day off, right? Let's hit it up. Man. Okay. Let me drop a poll in chat as to what we're trying to do. I'm down. I really do want to play some XD today, so no matter what, I think I'd like to do some of that. But let's decide what we want to do for maybe a couple hours before we do some XD. Either working on the White Nuzlocke, and then or maybe working on the competitive team. So let me have those two options. What we doing? Some Nuz or comp team. All right. Poll will be live for 3 minutes so we can yap for a bit while that's going on. Feel free to vote on what you're trying to do. My favorite drink? Historically, it's been some kind of Dr. Pepper, I think. Right now, I'm loving Dr. Pepper Cherry Zero. Oh my gosh, Dr. Pepper Cherry Zero is so good. But Coke Zero is up there for me. Coke Zero is that good. It's not just like a meme. Like we really do just pound Coke Zero. I love when I go to most restaurants, I order Coke Zero for myself. Other than that, I'm a big fan right now of Arnold Palmer half and half lemonade iced tea light. That is a banger beverage, and especially when golfing, that's a banger beverage, dude. Kevin, stay safe. Stay safe, Kevin. Cosmic, it's all good. It is all good. We get well supplied with Coke Zero when we're there, and it's mostly just because of the kindness of the people that come to the shows. We meet some of the most like kind and thoughtful people when we go to these card shows. So we are always well hydrated. All right. Poll is still active. Either working on the Nuzlocke or the comp team. Feel free to vote. We have only 3 votes in on the Nuzlocke and 2 votes in on the comp team. Give me what are we doing, y'all? What are we doing? On Twitch. On Twitch is where the poll is. So those watching on YouTube, unfortunately, I don't know how to do a poll on YouTube. My bad. The comp team is working on a competitive team for battling. So appreciate you, Selmas. Appreciate you. Yo, that would be crazy, Drugong. That would be crazy. Getting a whole beverage named after us. That'd be sweet. The Jarvitar beverage. The Jarchomp beverage. What's my most prized possession? My most prized card. As I'm digging that out, I'll answer Osvaldo's question. Do I really like Coke Zero more than regular Coke, or is it more of a health decision? It started as a health decision, Osvaldo. It started as one. But I think that as I've gotten used to zero sugar beverages, I do genuinely like them more than the normal variants now. I think that when I try and drink the normal variants, it's too syrupy, it's too sweet. I don't like the way it makes my teeth feel. And I don't feel sick. I don't feel sick in my stomach after drinking a zero sugar beverage, you know? I think that like the immediate flavor probably is still better, but like how I feel while drinking it always feels better when I'm drinking a zero, you know? Yo, Drake wants to see me in VGC Regionals. That would be crazy in Las Vegas. But looks like we've won out with the Nuz. We're going to work on some more Nuz. We'll do that. Now, Destructor asked what my most prized possession card is. Now, it's hard to not go with the first edition Shining Tyranitar. Naturally, this is a big deal. But also up there would be my own personal copy of the Tyranitar EX from Pop Series 1. This is my favorite Tyranitar of all time, and so it's hard for it not to be my prize, even though it's not nearly as like monetarily valuable as the Shining, as the first Edge Shining. It's still like a pretty big deal for me personally. But also a card that I've just fallen in love with recently, that I don't necessarily have a nostalgic tie to, is the Unseen Forces Tyranitar EX. I just love EX era EXs. Super cool. And then other than that, big Tyranitars that I have like a personal tie to, it's hard not to be glad that I finally have the Sleepy T-Tar. Of course. So those are some of the ones. Those are some of the big ones, I think. Actually, you know what's a big one that I should mention is my Pokemon Center stamped promo of the Destined Rivals Tyranitar that I was gifted by the last Grayson. Here's the crazy thing, dude, is that this card is blowing up right now. Like, there are sales for it for like $100 right now on TCG Player. Who's buying it for $100? I don't know. It's disgusting. All right. Let's boot up the Nuzlocke. Last stream, we beat both Skyla and Bryson. We are right now about to go into Dragon Spiral Tower. We're gonna clear the tower, and then it's we're gonna get to the point where we were when we wiped the first attempt, which is crazy. Which means that I've got to turn the voices back on when we do get there. Do I consider Iron Thorns a T-Tar? Not really. if its design was a little bit cooler. Its arms are too stubby, you know? It's like, meh. Do you have to buy Jarchomp merch, or is he giving you some to wear to card shows? We'll see. We'll see, Drick Dragon. We will see. Oh, where's Poncho Aowen? It's out in my living room. It's hung up. It's in its frame. I'll grab it later probably. Big Toe's eating a sandwich. I'm so happy for you, Big Toe. What sandwich? What sandwich are you slamming? Slamming a sandwich. Okay. Poncho Aowen genuinely is one of the best gifts I've ever received in my life. It's up there, like Poncho Aowen and the Jarvitar binder that Drake gifted me, Drake Dragon from chat. This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen, and so it's up there for nicest gifts ever. But then also Poncho Aowen is so nice. Poncho Aowen is so cool because like they perfectly drew Aowen, and like they got like her markings right, and like the coloration of her nose right. It's crazy. For those who don't know, I posted in our Discord in general discussion earlier this morning pictures of Poncho Aowen, or you might have seen it in the Jarchomp video that went up yesterday. Shiny Sharpedo, I wish we were at Phoenix front row. We ended up going to Card Party. I wish. Let's play. Let's turn off the lo-fi and enjoy some good old Pokemon White music. Your favorite era of cards is the Megas? Dude, the Megas are going crazy right now. I got something you might like. Then. Oh, shoot. Mega Rayquaza Roaring Skies full art. It's for sale, too. I think $335 is my ask. $320, something like that. Last solds are like $350. Oh my god! Ulian out here. Ulian gifted 5 subs? Ulian, what are you doing? Oh my god. LeBron's in the chat for Ulian. You're crazy. Oh shoot. Thank you so much. You're so kind. You guys are so kind. Oh man. Osvaldo asks what my favorite non-T-Tar cards are. Oh my god. So I'm a big fan of the EX era, right? Love Ruby Sapphire era of cards. It's the most nostalgic for me personally, because that's what I ripped when I was a little kid. Holland Phantoms is my favorite set. My favorite non-T-Tar card is the Gyarados Delta Species reverse stamp from Holland Phantoms. And then I also love the reverse stamp Delta Feraligatr, the electric type one. I love the Perrin SIR from Twilight Masquerade because Perrin is my wife. And a few others. Those are some major ones that come to mind. I love most of the cards from Crown Zenith. It's just a gorgeous set, bro. We have such a good group of folks here in chat. I'm a big fan of y'all. Let's hope I don't absolutely crash the vibes that we've already started stream with by just losing some Pokemon. Let me update our level cap as well as our overlay. Pairing over Cynthia, Osvaldo, I think I have a better shot with Perrin. No, Jay-Z, don't say that! Don't say foreshadowing. Big Toe, thank you. Let me see, what was I gonna do? Oh, the level cap. The level cap for Iris is where we're at now. Iris's level cap is 43. Okay. Maybe. Oh, that's cap cut. Damn it. And the overlay. I will update the overlay. I'm going to take a look at our box and maybe switch out some Pokemon to see what we want to bring into Dragon Spiral Tower. We'll see. Jesus says Ulian more like Oil Lord. Oh gosh, y'all are so funny. Cosmic, it didn't come with a T-Tar promo. I honestly I didn't get mine through Pokemon Center. Last Grayson from stream gifted me his that he got from his Pokemon Center order, and so what? Fabled can't watch stream. Fabled's here in spirit, I know. Okay, 43. Whoa, hello. Buffering. There we go. Okay, level cap is fixed. And now, take a look at what we got in our squad. Let's take a look. My poor computer is struggling now because I accidentally opened CapCut. Now it's like trying to like close it quickly as well. The computer's like, please kill me. Get out of here. Perfect. So it could be the move to bring Arch in, because Archeop, we do have access to Archeops now. Because if I don't put chips on my sandwich, honestly, like I have done it before, I don't usually have chips on hand to put in my sandwich. So, hype chest. Open. Guys, we just got a new emote. Spill the tea emote. From the hype train that we just completed. That's crazy. All thanks to Ulian. Gosh, dude. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Archon does have a bad ability, but it always has a bad ability. But Archeops itself is just so beefed. So beefed that, like, you can kind of get away with it, you know? That's crazy. Should have picked the turtle. Yeah, but I mean, I already have a good, solid water type on the team, so I felt like I didn't necessarily need it. But it is, you know, it is kind of a bummer. We should bring Crocroc back to the squad because Crocodile is going to be so busted here pretty soon. Most likely more so than Simisear for sure. Girder's kind of beefy because we gave it the Eviolite, you know? Let me see, what level does Crocodile evolve? It's like 40, right? Yeah, 40 even. So we could evolve Crocodile here pretty soon. We should get everybody to like 39, I think. I think everyone is at 39 because of the level cap that we just had. Except for Evan, who's at 36. Okay, we'll raise Evan to 39, and then we'll switch Girder out for Simisear and Scraggy out for Unpheasant on the overlay. Direct Dragon's keeping track for how many times I bump the mic stand. So far, we're only at 1. Destructor, I'm definitely with you. Samurot's definitely my favorite starter from Gen 5. Definitely. Someone's ripping some Twilight Masquerade and Obsidian Flames. I am manifesting a Greninja SIR from Twilight Masquerade, and I am manifesting a Larvitar illustration rare from Obsidian Flames. Yo, yeah. Pokemon Center music is goated. Pull that Larvitar. Gold Ursaluna. It's kind of sick, though, actually. Ursaluna's a dope Pokemon. I love Ursaluna. Okay, gimme. Scrafty and Girder. You've used to fall asleep to Pokemon Center music? That's kind of crazy. My go-to fall asleep thing is like lore videos from like Elder Scrolls lore. I love that's my go-to. Osvaldo, I think I do agree with you. I think that in Samurai is a rare case where like it would have been cooler bipedal. Would have been cooler. You just fall asleep to Charvitar stream? Oh man. I'm glad that I'm that relaxing. Destructor, I have started DS1, not finished it, but I have 100%ed Elden Ring. I will at some point someday finish all of them. That is on my list of things to do. Yeah. Osvaldo says that Samurai got nerfed being a unicorn. It is a little unicorn-ish, huh? Do a rune level 1 Elden Ring run. I'm not that good. My 100% is essentially exclusively due to just maximizing bleed damage with the Bloodhound's Fang. Yo, Destructor, I've played it, only that one Elden Ring run, and it was beefy for me. It was beefy. I'd never played a game like it, but I loved it. I did love it. Okay, our overlay is updated. Let me get stocked up on some potions and stuff, and some Pokeballs. Let's bring Evan up to 39, and we'll evolve it into Crocodile through level up in Dragon Spiral Tower. Big to the hardest boss for me. I think as far as just sheer resets was probably Melania. I did struggle with Melania. And so kind of the obvious pick, but it was. Dude, falls with your DS, dude. Like absolute peak childhood memories hiding my DS under my pillow. But then my parents got smart enough to check under my pillow, so then I just started like kind of pretending to sleep on my stomach and then hiding it under my stomach. I am Melania, Blade of Mikola. I couldn't see straight while fighting her because I was just so turned on. I mean, what? I didn't say anything. I can fix Melania. Trust me, bro. Trust me. I can fix her. Hey, yo! Out of pocket Jarvitar? Let me fix her. I've been a let me fix her guy, and it hasn't worked out well for me. Sometimes you just gotta accept you can't. All right, our squad is pretty beefed. Krokorok about to be Crocodile in one level. Larry, Kevin, Joey, Gage, Timothy with an Eviolite, which is kind of sick. So let's roll on up. We've got plenty of repels, plenty of Ultra Balls, plenty of potions, full heals. I think we're good. If you see her beating me towards where I want to be, if you see Melania slicing me up, I'm exactly where I want to be. Oh man, y'all are crazy. Chat, if we lose today, I'm gonna be really heartbroken. It might be enough to like make me put away the game for a bit before we try it back up, and we'll start Infinite Fusion. But I'd be very surprised if we can't make it through Dragon Spiral Tower. I mean, it's essentially all Plasma Grunts with Watchhogs and Lipards. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, we probably shouldn't even be leading with Crocodile. We should be leading with like Girder or something. You know? Jay-Z, I know that grass might have Druddigon, but Druddigon also appears in Dragon Spiral Tower too. But at any rate, I'd like to try and go for Golett, you know? The only ghost type I have is Lampent. I think I might try and do that once I can. I mean, I have Litwick and I can evolve it into Lampent. I might try to go for Chandelure, maybe. But I think just maximizing my ghost encounters is probably a good idea, just because of how, how good they are for switch-ins. And also, yeah, just like Destructor says, Golurk's underrated. It's dope. Okay. Oh, you don't fight me. You try to go survive one fight. Well, Golett, of course, but like Golurk, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, what's our encounter? Whoa! We got the Druddigon. Okay, okay. Very interesting. Well, Jay-Z, it's the same encounter table. It's the same like location ID. So the encounter you get in the tower and in that grass is the same. Yeah, it changes right when you cross where that where the grass starts, actually. Druddigon with an Evo would be crazy, dude. Because what's its base stat total? It's already like 500 or something, right? It's pretty beefed. Okay, let's GTFO. Probably got Gage. Gage can take these shots well. Maybe, JC. Maybe. Out here cheating on your run. I think he has like takedown or something, so I'm hesitant to chip much more, you know? We have plenty of Ultra Balls. See what we can do. His catch rate's probably pretty low. Druddigon is a base stat total. Oh, let me see. Base stat total of 485. Like, it's pretty beef, dude. Hey, wait, but Summons, I do love that Lairon illustration rare. That's a great illustration rare. That's a great card. Favorite Gen 5 Pokemon? Ooh, okay. All right, we caught Drotagon. Sweet. I'm glad that went off without a hitch. My favorite Gen 5 Pokemon is definitely Haxorus. But I don't know if I could do a top 5 off the top of my head. But up there is definitely Crocodile and Samurott. Volcarona is actually very high up there. Golurk's up there. Chandelore's up there. Really cool. What up, Nick? How you doing? Hell yeah, Nick. Congrats on getting your new house. We're gonna snag some badges today. I sure hope so. Bro. Oh, Braviary's up there too. Happy 4th of July. Alright, name for Drotagon. Remember, we're just naming our Pokemon after just normal human names. It's a male Drotagon. What do we think? What do we think, chat? What is the vibe that Drotagon's giving? Ben? Ben? Wait, Ben is just so good. Just normal ass Ben. Draymond. It's funny. I like Ben. I think that Ben's probably a team member for a bit, you know? Like, beefy enough to take some hits, and also, like, Rough Skin plus Rocky Helmet's crazy. Like, let's go check. Let's go check what Ben's stats are. And we'll also double check, Jay-Z, if where the Dragon Spiral Tower encounter starts. If I remember right, it is literally right here. Or, okay, yeah. So right here where the grass is where Dragon Spiral Tower starts. So unfortunately, it is combined with the tower itself for it to be the same encounter, essentially. Let's check on Ben. Sheer Force would be tight. But I think that I did damage it, and I think that it had rough skin. Yeah. And it's a bashful nature is not bad at all. Like, nice and even. Field of Vision, the real question, Pokemon Red or Pokemon Blue? Well, my first Pokemon game ever was Pokemon Red. Ever. And so I've got to say Pokemon Red, dude. So, dude, you had a free weekend for both of us, right? Oh, no, you had a show earlier today, didn't you? Who do we take off the squad for a bit? Maybe Girder. Even though Girder has Eviolite, it's just not hitting very hard right now, you know? And we don't have anyone that's not fully evolved except for Crocroc. Crocroc's gonna be evolves literally in one level. Red is the correct answer. I mean, the funny thing is, so I own a physical copy of Red. I still do. I own my physical copy of Red still to this day. But my virtual console on my 3DS, I have blue. I have blue, silver, and crystal, and yellow on 3DS virtual console. Well, let's use Ben for a bit. I'm kind of interested. I've never had a Drotagon on my team before, actually, which is wild. Yo. Front row Seattle and then Collecticon Richmond? Dang, I'm not gonna get to see you at either. We're not going to Collecticon Richmond. We are going to Collecticon Charlotte, North Carolina, but not Richmond. Yellow is your first game, bro. I'm pretty sure Yellow was my brother's first, Dylan's first game too. Red was Jake's, and then Red was also mine because my copy of Red is the same copy that Jake first played on. Yo, should you rip your Cynthia's Garchomp box or my Iono's Bellybolt box? I mean, which is the cooler looking display piece? You know? Probably the Cynthia's Garchomp. So maybe rip the Bellybolt. Or rip both, because you're crazy. Well, Nick, I'm actually playing on an emulator right now, and so I'm it's good. Playing on an emulator is more convenient for streaming because I can like augment the game to make it a more like fun to watch product, you know. And so, but when I play on my own time, I pretty much exclusively play on original hardware. I'm currently playing Ruby on original hardware right now. You can always sell the loose packs. Nah, dude. Rip the packs, too. Rip them all, dude. Television. Where do you guys get your matching shirts? So, for the most part, they've just come from random, like, Instagram ads. I think I like Slash more than Chip Away. So, let's do that. For revenge. And so, but I think probably going forward, for the most part, we're probably going to be wearing Jar Chomp Collectibles merch. Feel free to stop by Jar Chomp Collectibles Shopify and pick up a t-shirt. Drake Dragon, there is not a Tyranitar t-shirt design yet. I don't know if Jake has any plan of running one. We'll see, though. We'll see. Probably Nick. Just kind of like how Bulbasaur does, but then again, maybe just at like shows we drive to, but to shows we fly to, I'd be surprised if we bring any shirts. Yeah, June, I've got both YouTube chat and Twitch chat feeding through the one stream for me, so I'm able to respond to both. Big Toe, maybe. Hit me up on Insta. Not to be like weird, but I'm low on cash at the moment. Yeah, Nick, it would be like when we fly, we already skirt by so close as far as like weight in our checked bags, and so we want to bring as many cards as possible, you know what I'm saying? So okay, we've got our I need to for now, hopefully, Jen, hopefully I gotta switch Girder out for Dredigan on our overlay, actually. Get me Dredigan. What I gotta do is figure out how to multi-stream to TikTok as well and make sure that is working seamlessly, because my TikTok has been doing pretty okay lately. I posted something like 2 days ago and it got, I think, 12,000 views. One I posted today got like 1,000 views. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, the one I posted today got 1,200 with 134 likes, pretty tight. And then the one I posted on 2 days ago, like 12,000. Yo! Dylan gifted a sub to Cat. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Cat. Talvatar. So, I gotta start streaming to TikTok as well, you know what I'm saying? And Drake, it is actually genuinely, I think, one of the reasons that the post did as well as it did on TikTok is because of how many people were arguing in the comments section. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. Folks were getting heated. I got called a scalper, which is wild because I've never bought sealed at retail and then sold it for MSRP. I can't find any at retail. Anything I've ever found at retail, I've ripped on stream. Which is funny. Okay. This is like, oh no, wrong one. Did you get caught buying? Oh. We'll see. We'll see what happens, Jay-Z. Shiny Stone. I do. Big Toe wants to ring the LeBrons. LeBron's in the chat. We love that. How many folks joined the Discord today? Sumus did. Rio and Kylo did. And someone... Oh, and Nick did. Appreciate y'all for joining the Discord. I need to... Yo! Nick just also followed the stream. Thank you, Nick, for following on Twitch. LeBron's in the chat for our boy Nick. Or girl Nick. Who knows? Speaking of still, do we have any pack strip? I don't. I don't. I'm unfortunately kind of broke right now. I keep buying Tyrannotars. And now I'm broke. So, good news, bad news. Belly Bolt box had a corner that was all beat up. Good news, made the decision on what to rip 1,000 times easier. That's what I was saying, dude. That's what I was saying. Really, Field Vision. Kick's been doing well as well. Doing good as well. Streaming to 4 platforms at once is crazy. Yo, and Nick just subbed. Damn, appreciate you. We're gonna be spamming LeBron's all stream, it looks like. Oh, Jay-Z, of course we keep LeBron's after the eventual retirement in 7 years. How could we not? Let's get some damage in. I want to make sure that we're okay EV wise, you know. You got the bronze. It's important. It's important for your mental health to be able to drop LeBron's in chat. Who made the badges? I did. I made them. Secretly, I'm actually I'm amateur level graphic design. No, the LeBron's is just for isn't a sub badge or a sub emote. The only sub emotes I'm pretty sure are Chill Guy, Beast Mode, yeah, I think it's just like Chill Guy and Beast Mode. That's a sub emote. But like Drake, LeBron's, and some other ones, those are all chill. And Luca. Yo. We do love the Luca emote. Aowen is the final boss sub badge. I need to make new sub badges because we're about to get to the point where folks can have a 6-month sub badge. Because the first month is Larvitar, second month is Pupitar, third month is Tyranitar, and then the next one is actually a 6-month as far as how Twitch has it set up. And then it's 6, and then 9, and then a year. And so yeah, I need to like work out. I'm thinking I could do a Mega T-Tar, or I could do a shiny Larvitar, and then shiny Pupitar, and then shiny Tyranitar. We'll see. We'll see. I've got to... Maybe that should be a good project to do today, tomorrow, or Monday. It would be crank those out. But I've also got to write a script tomorrow. I want to try and get a YouTube video out this week before I go to New Jersey Collecticon. I've been relaxing the last several days because of the 3 straight shows that we did, and so I'm like... But now I'm like back in grind mode, and I'm down to crank some stuff out. Need to do it, dude. I need to hone my craft. But the sub badges that I have, the Larvitar, Pupitar, Tyranitar, what they actually are, fun fact, is the icon given to Larvitar, Pupitar, and Tyranitar in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team for the Game Boy Advance. And so they don't have a Mega for that, or they don't have shinies for that. And then I just like augmented them and compressed them and made them work as sub badges. And so I need to kind of figure out a new way to do the shinies and or megas is kind of the thing, you know. Yo, Poncho Aowen. The Poncho Aowen is so sweet. It's so sweet, dude. Bye-bye, Lipard. Bro, anybody touching this Dredagon, like, gets immediately a quarter of their health taken away. It's crazy. It's kind of disgusting. Hi there. Is Ben the GOAT? Ben might be the GOAT, dude. Ben the Dredagon. I've never used a Dredagon. Kind of hyped right now. I saw, yeah, the Felt Hat Mew was also crazy cool, dude. It was crazy cool. Field Vision, is there a card that we sold that I really wish we'd kept for our own collection? Well, one big thing, so all of our cards, you know, given that it's all come out, it initially came out of Jake's personal collection and then has built off through Jake's personal collection. You know, I don't necessarily have a say as to, hey man, like, I want this for me, because it's, you know, they're all his. I sell the cards for him, and he's hired me to sell the cards for him, but I don't really have a huge say on it. But he's super duper giving in regards to like contributing to my Tyranitar collection. There is one card we currently have though that hasn't sold yet, that could sell soon. It's a PSA 10 Ancient Origins Tyranitar Full Art that I really want. That was sold to Jake at a Utah card show by someone who said, hey, I think your brother would like this, right? So there's something in the back of his mind that's like, hey man, maybe Trey should end up with this card. But the thing is, after he got it, it exploded in price and already has gone up by 4 times what he paid. So it's like hard. He's fighting this battle, I think, of like, yo, this would be a dope thing for Trey to have. Also, can I realistically just give Trey a $1,000 card for the hell of it? You know, it's crazy. Some wish they would show some love to some other Pokemon new Mega Set. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be some more Zard, Gengar, Blastoise, Venusaur. It's gonna be some more Rayquaza. Gonna be more, but the first one that we're gonna get is gonna be with oh hello, Lucario and Gardevoir. Actually, I'm pretty hyped about that. Yo, Nick Nell, that's gonna be tight, dude. That's gonna be so tight. I'm so hyped. I remember you telling me about it in Phoenix, and when you showed me the pictures, I was like, whoa, whoa. So, yeah, Drake. If I haven't gotten it at this point, I'm probably not gonna, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. You'll get it. You deserve it. Yo, independent of me, maybe deserve. I don't know if I deserve it. That's not for me to say. But 6 packs, no hits. Good news, Belly Bolt promo's kind of cool. 6 packs and no hits? Oh, Drew Gong, I'm sorry. It was all Journey Together, right? Or for the most part. Journey Together, Destined Rivals, and there weren't any hits? That's brutal. Crunch or Night Slash? Night Slash has critical hit chance. Crunch has the defense drop. Which do I... But then Crunch just does straight up more damage. Maybe keep Crunch then. 2 journey together, and then Surging, Paradox, Twilight, and Obsidian. It's a big variance. So, yo, Jay-Z, that would be crazy. Stealth Rock, and Rocky Helmet, and Rough Skin. Just chip damage for days. Max, just absolute chip damage maxing. That would be crazy. Yo, people are still lighting off fireworks. They're hella patriotic here. They've been lighting them off since July 3rd. All right. Your turn. Oh, Field Division, we definitely do. We definitely do. The for those in Twitch, Field Division asks if we do deals with other dealers before the convention's open to the public, because what inevitably happens every time we start setting up for a show is that folks folks that are vending will come by to meet Jake, because you know they're also, you know, the other vendors are also fans of the channel and they'll want to meet Jake, and so they do, and so it's kind of like understood between Jake and I that like the first thing that I need to do is go all in on setting up while Jake is like meeting folks and, you know, shaking hands and taking photos and whatnot. And so, but then some vendors always try to kind of beat the rush and check out what we have, because we do bring a lot of really good stock to these shows. And so that is definitely a thing, are those pre-show deals. Like, for example, in Dallas, we did a huge deal for some Evolving Skies booster boxes before the show even started. So, yo, that is true, Jay-Z. Hope that anyone in Texas is safe. What up, Bolilo? Welcome back. Jason, if I caught Golett, I wanted to. I wanted to catch Golett, but we ended up encountering Drudagon instead, so we're unable to get Golett in Dragon Spiral Tower. I wish we could have, because Golett's sick. How's the cat doing? She's great. She's right here. Hey, Owen. She's very asleep. She's very, very asleep. All right. So far, dude, we're just like cranking through these trainers. Let's sub out Ben for Evan, so that Evan can get to 40 and evolve into a crocodile ASAP. Though we might have just beaten the last required fight for this, for Dragon Spiral Tower. Dragon Fang's pretty cool. No. Okay. Yeah, there is more. There's definitely more. Got to go through this whole little roundabout thing. Chat, here's a question. Ready? Ready? If you could erase the memories of any one Pokemon game, right, that you have, and that means the story, the region, and every Pokemon introduced in that game, so that you could like re-experience it authentically for the first time again, which Pokemon game would you choose? What do we think? What do we think? Julian says Emerald. Emerald. Brick Bronze. I've never played Brick Bronze. Is that one we're going to have to do on stream, Drake? I'm all about doing ROM hacks on stream. Really, Samus? Interesting. Infinite Fusion. Jay-Z is so stoked on an Infinite Fusion. And the Field of Vision says on YouTube, the first time you go into the Team Rocket building and have to step on all those panels and find your way through their maze. Yo, in Silphco, right? Yeah, I've like memorized that whole thing. I know exactly where to go. And so like it's never a problem anymore. And I think I agree with you. It'd be cool. Oh shoot, Drake, that's a bummer. So it's a Roblox game. So I think mine would be Platinum. To experience Gen 4 authentically for the first time with like no memory. Like imagine playing through Gen 4 and authentically encountering all those new evolutions of old Pokemon again. Like Togekiss and Magmortar and Electivire and Rhyperior and Tangrowth and Gallade and Frostlass. You know how hyped that would be, dude? Especially in Platinum when you actually get to encounter those Pokemon as opposed to Diamond and Pearl, you know? It'd be sick. It'd be super sick. Okay, do I outspeed Watchog? I'd be surprised if I do. I wish. Hey, we do. Thank you. Do we one-shot? We do not. Please... Yo, Psych Up is fine. Please use Psych Up instead of Super Fang or Hypnosis or Confuse Ray. I appreciate that. Goodbye. I'll have to look into Brick Bronze. It's just like, I'd like to see what, how cool it was. It's a bummer that I'll never get to play it. His own Krokorok. I got intimidated. Well, actually, I'll probably bail because he's not intimidated, but I am. So we'll switch into Kevin. Kelm says, Brick Bronze mentioned. Kelm mentioned. Embargo. Well, little does he know. It's a Nuzlocke and I can't use items anyway. Bye-bye. GTFO. Krokorok. Kevin says, peace out. Oh, gotcha, Drake. So you just have to like catch it at the right time. Just gotta find it at the right time when it's on. Another Krokorok. Does his have Moxie or Intimidate? This is important info. He has Moxie, so that's kind of good for me. Field of Vision, when they introduced the legendary dogs, that was a time. Yo, I do love the legendary dogs. What is everybody's favorite of the legendary dogs and or beasts? Mine flip-flops all the time, but I think right now it's Raikou. Crunching a dark type just like how Ash does. I knew it would work though. And it's better than Dig. Yo, gonna rebrand to Entei. A lot of love for Entei in chat right now. Let me make a poll. Actually, I'd love to know what everyone in chat is thinking. See which one ends up winning. Legendary Beast, Suicune, Entei, Raikou. I'm gonna vote Raikou. I can vote in my own poll. Poll is up. Let's see which legendary dog wins. Dude, Drake Dragon, that is actually true. XYZ was peak Pokemon anime. Because that's when that's like the only series where they really treated Pokemon like an anime. Like, feels like one. The animation quality is so high. It's the only other time it's been that high is during the Masters 8 tournament. Kelm, I think that is a good call. I think that is a good call. And also, Entei's sick. Yo, Destructor, I need to get XY and XYZ on disc. The only one, the only part of the anime I own on disc, I own all of Indigo League, all of Orange Islands, and then I have the first bit of Johto. So I need to like get the rest of Johto. I need to get all of the Advanced. I need to get all of DP, and then I think I will get all of B-Dub, XY, Sun Moon, and then Journeys. But I haven't seen any of Horizons yet. And I've gotten mixed reviews on Horizons. Kelm, I will not press F11. You jerk. I've gotten mixed reviews on F11, not F11, on Pokemon Horizons. Kelm got that in my brain. You crazy. I've heard some people really like it and some people really don't. But also, I think all those criticisms are invalid because Captain Pikachu. Am I wrong? Yeah. Instructor, I think I did like the Sun Moon anime. I think I did. I definitely really loved the Masters 8 Tournament of Journeys. But I don't like most of Journeys. But I like that Journeys is kind of like a victory lap for the Pokemon anime before ending Ash's story. The only thing is that, and I've talked about this on stream before, I know exactly what would have fixed Journeys for me. Just change out Go for Gary. Have Gary do almost everything that Go does, but make it Gary. Because Gary's all about catching Pokemon anyway, right? He's all about, that's kind of his thing. He's all about just being a big catch guy. Make their arc together come around full circle. And then they end the series as friends. And then have them both qualify in the Masters 8 tournament. And then I think personally have it be Ash v Gary for the final fight. Let's be honest. Update the overlay. Croc-Roc's been on there for too long. Crocodile time. I think that would have made for a better series in general. It's like their home base is even in Viridian City. Like, I mean, not Viridian, Vermilion City. For crying out loud. Like, it's so Kanto coded. Just make it be Gary. You know? Yo, your Beast won? I thought it was Raikou, right? Raikou won the poll? Hell yeah. My favorite one. I definitely contributed. Maybe was I the tying vote? I don't know. Of the three, I think I like Raging Bolt the most. Between Raging Bolt, Walking Wake, and Gouging Fire as well. So, pretty cool. Bro, that squad's looking pretty tight. Samurott, Stoutland, Scraggy, Druddigon, Krookodile, Excadrill. It's crazy, dude. Entei lost. Entei lost. Sorry, democracy wins! I love democracy. Bro, we have a Krookodile on the squad now. Banger. This is huge. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, we win. We took no damage, I think, that entire gauntlet. Wow, that's crazy. We've got a beefed crocodile. Jay-Z, yeah, probably. Probably would prefer Moxie. All right, we get to see my boyfriend. Everyone be quiet. Cutscene, it's the cutscene time. Bro, seeing this on a DS first time was so sick. Wearing a lettuce wig. Okay, in your opinion, chat, does N use Reshiram or Zekrom? I can make that a poll. God, I love making polls. Where's Hugin? Which legend is N's canon? Zekrom or Reshiram? Now, one thing I can do is allow folks to spend their brownies to help their chosen Pokemon win. So I'm going to allow one brownie, one singular brownie per vote. All right, Zekrom or Reshiram. May the best dirt dragon win. It's pay to win. It's literally pay to win. That's another reason to have brownies, right? It's cool. It's cool. Use your brownies, chat. Let's see where it's at. Where it's at. Wow, Reshiram is beating out Zekrom by a factor of 40 to 1 right now. This is disgusting. That's crazy, actually. That's insane. It's going to be hard for Zekrom to come back. Someone's going to have to drop some serious brownies. Brownies. Bro. Yo, what up, Pokemon Master? Welcome back. Woo! Beverage chugged. Okay. Yo, Zekrom's coming back. Zekrom's at 42. Reshiram's at 112. Someone believes in Zek. That I do in Drugong, like I do get that. The stamped Reshiram card is great, but I'll take that and I'll match it with the Brilliant Stars Zekrom. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to argue with that, which is a card I actually have. Let me pull it out. It's a great card. I think I might prefer the art on the Zekrom. You know? Maybe. Where are you at? All my celebrations cards. I have a Greninja promo. I just made 20 bucks off of it in the last month while it's being inflated by the market. Aha. Okay. Yo, Jay-Z. Jay-Z was absolutely just dropping brownies on Zek. Okay. Like, that's just a gorgeous card, you know? I love this card. I've always played Pokemon White for the most part, so I've always kind of pictured N with Reshiram. But, like, that's a crazy art. Who does this? Is this, Of course it's Agawa. Of course it's Agawa. It's because it's gorgeous. Of course it's Akira Agawa. Yo, welcome back, A-Pat. How you doing? Alright, Reshiram beat out Zekrom. 72% to 28%. Reshiram is considered the canonical legendary that N uses. That's crazy. Oh, Big Toe, that is a good point. that they should have reverse shinies of each other. It comes at 323 bar. It tells you how much you're dropping. That's crazy. APAT, I think that's probably maybe a good move in the long term. That's such a cool card. What's it at right now? It's almost like up to $10 a piece right now, right? Lucario promo. Which is crazy. It's almost at $10. Damn. Last sold's 12, guys. Someone bought 7 of them. Someone bought 15 of them for $10 a piece. Was that you, Pat? Need more bro investing tips from the Jarv? I don't know if I've been around long enough to give very sane advice. But what I can tell you is there are certain cards that are always coming in and out on the vendor table. Some are hard carried by their artwork, like say Obsidian Flames Charmander promo. That one is I think probably long-term pretty safe. Crown Zenith alt arts, like the dogs, like Mewtwo especially. That one is always in demand. And then the matching Charizard V-Star promo from the UPC, I think that's also a very, very safe bet as far as cards are concerned. But my hair, I cut my hair. It was much longer than this, actually. I cut my hair in like March, and it was like down to here almost. And I cut it back to here, and I think this is probably where I'm going to keep it for the most part. But hello, same here. Oh my gosh, guys, we're almost to the point where we're going to eclipse the first attempt. We're so close. Let's look at Bianca. Make sure I lead well, since apparently this is a scary fight for us, annoyingly enough. We can make sure that we're well leveled for it as well. Bianca. Okay, we fight Bianca here. Leads Stoutland with Intimidate, right? Leads Stoutland with Intimidate. And then we'll have a Simisage, a Masharna, and an Embor. The Stoutland with Intimidate is genuinely like something I need to keep in mind. It has Workup, it has Crunch, Retaliate. Like, it's pretty beefed, you know? But I don't have really good special attacking options for that, unfortunately, you know? Yo, slick cards. Going to the club. That's crazy, bro. You're pre-gaming with Jarvitar? That's funny. Yo, thanks, Osvaldo. Thank you. True, Pokemon Master. True. As far as, like, I'm not a huge fan of the black and white anime for that reason. I'm not a huge fan of Charon, and I'm not a huge fan of Iris. And I think that, like, Ash's team is kind of lame, too, you know? Besides Crocodile. Having Crocodile is badass. Let's look at the team and see how well we're stacked up for Iris. I think that, honestly, like, Drudigan's pretty dope for it just because of how much good chip damage we can get. But I don't have any special attacker that's, like, beefy enough to, like, really contribute. between Solosis or Litwick, you know? Well, hello. I think we're pretty safe to lead. I think we're pretty safe to lead with Dredigan, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Ash's and that's like, especially compared to his Gen 6 team with Greninja and Gudra and Halucha. Like, that's a banger team. And his Gen 7 team is crazy, dude. With having Rowlet, Incineroar, Lycanroc, Melmetal. That's crazy. Okay. Yo, yeah, I wish that is Oshawott evolved too. I wish. Popping a Max Repel. And let's lead with Ben. What levels are her Pokemon at? Max of 40. So let's get to like 41. We should be fine. Let's try and skirt on by without having to fight anyone. Ah! Ah! Thank you. Do you change? Ah! Okay. Yo, Samurott would be great on Ash's team for real. That'd be sweet. Rare candy. Ben. This is a much better team than what we had when we were in Attempt 1. This is a much stronger team. All around, actually. Which is kind of crazy. Yo, yeah, I mean... But Cameron in the BW anime wasn't... It was just kind of not as good Paul from Diamond Pearl. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, I need to go to freaking Relic Castle first. Dang it. I made the same mistake last time. I don't have my flyer. Okay, we'll need to go get our Unpheasant and bolt on up, well, on down to Relic Castle. Clear that out, which is bad because I leveled up my Pokemon and now I'm gonna have to like be conservative with my EXP. So, yeah, Jay-Z, the fossil is a the fossil is a Nakreen City encounter because that's where you revive it. But we already got our Relic Castle encounter. I'm pretty sure it was Sigilif. Pretty sure. And so, okay. Flying on down to Relic Castle. Oh, getting up in my chair. I gotta lock in here. Because I've got to be pretty intentional with how I approach these encounters and making sure that I don't get anybody to 43. Past 43. But then there's all those gym trainers in... Iris's gym, and a lot of those are required. So I've got to skirt past gym trainers where I skirt past gym trainers and plasma grunts where I can here. Oh yeah, Embor would absolutely have wrecked Lucario. Embor is super effective on 2 different fronts against Lucario. But then again, type effectiveness barely comes into play in the anime. Like, let's be honest. They do not care. The writers are like, but whatever. Okay. And I remember skipping past most of these battles as well, so I need to just like make sure I dodge them. Bye-bye. Thank you. Oh, Jay-Z wants some lo-fi back. I got you, bro. Chill stream. Required fight. A lot of these are going to end up being required fights, dude. It's not good. Oh, yeah. Let's unchill versus Dragon Gym. That's when we'll lock back in. That's what you're saying? Sounds good. I got you, bro. Oh, I am a loud and proud lo-fi enjoyer. Oh, man. Ben's kind of busted, dude. That's all I'm saying. Okay, Moxie or Intimidate? Looks like Moxie. Embargo. That's really funny, Jay-Z. That's all you have on Twitch? Is just me and lo-fi? That's funny. Pokemon Master, I've always felt it's so weird that Snivy and then Servine lose their legs when they evolve into Superior. I guess they have to just get used to it. Yo, hits through confusion, never punished. Never. Okay, that already got Ben almost to 42. So this is so far not going well. What I should have done is grabbed a Pokemon at a lower level and just kept them in the party with the EXP share. I should do that anyway. I should leave and go get one. That's the smart idea. Let's peace. That, or no, I just give Unpheasant the EXP share, because Unpheasant's like 37. That's the move. That way I don't have to go all the way back. Oh, but I don't have the EXP share. I never got it. Ugh. It's back in Castelia after you fight the janitor dude. Oh, great. Never got the XP share because I just, have been just using rare candies. Haven't needed it. What am I doing? Okay. A lot of these are required fights. We gotta make it work. Come on, Ben. Yo, didn't KO that Scraggy is kind of lame, honestly. But now it does because of Rough Skin. Dang. Hyper Fang. Do I KO? I missed? Oh no, I must have flinched. Let's switch out. Switch to Evan. Evan's goated. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Goodbye. Favorite original Evo? Between Flareon, Vaporeon, and Jolteon. Well, it's between Vaporeon and Jolteon, definitely. I've used them more often, mostly just because they're like better in general. They just really are better. Unfortunately, because Flareon being a physical attacker nerfs it so bad, and also just having a bad move pool. Like, Flareon is a bummer to use for the most part. Oh, said quick, don't think. I thought Ulian was saying, like, I read that as like, don't just quick think, like think about it for a bit. I misread that completely. So quick think, Vaporeon, and not for the reason you think. Watching you. Garbodor. Ben. Ben's gonna be at 42 here. Damn it. Wow. Crit and poisoned with what's it called? Sludge Bomb. That's crazy. Shiny Sharpedo would choose it for that reason. Every year we fall further and further as a society. Switching in on with Gauge, hopefully avoiding any poison damage, given our steel type. Kelm says low punny. Kelm says nothing, but just drops the word low punny in chat. Crazy. Earthquake, goodbye. Oh, Pokemon Master. Well, luckily our Druddigon does have rough skin, so we're able to bank in on a lot of chip damage that way. Kelm's currently playing Arc. Ben is 42, which means Ben is out of the lead position. Let's switch in Crocodile. Yeah, Ben's absolutely busted right now. Drake's playing Peak. Actually, I'm playing Peak. But you know what I mean. Okay. Let's pull in Evan. Okay. Playing mid? You think Pokemon White is mid, bro? That's crazy. You already found Shadow Ball. Sweet. Dylan, the plan is this weekend to crank out a 6-month badge. Trust. I do have that as a plan to work on this weekend. Please believe me. Oh yeah, I need. Theirs has Moxie instead of Intimidate. Bonk. One shot with Dig. Very nice. Region? New York. It is. It is just New York. The region. Villains, knights. They are just kind of just knights. And then in Black 2 White 2, they're ninja pirates. For whatever reason, they are just, the bad guys are ninja pirates. Yo, Radish. The Radish asks on YouTube if I'm wondering if I'm going to play Pokemon ZA on stream. The plan is yes. The plan is yes. That day one of Pokemon ZA, I would like to be streaming it. I want my first playthrough to be with all y'all. So, that's the plan. If I have to pick one never to do again, which would you choose? Never use your super bike or not be able to fly to destinations? Whoa, in Pokemon, I would go crazy if I wasn't able to fly. I think it's got to be fly, you know? Jay-Z, oh my god. If we lose this attempt, trust, we'll play Infinite Fusion, okay? Cross my heart. Cross my heart. I'm currently crossing my heart. Hashtag peer pressure. Yeah, it's working. Yo, Waddish. Thank you for, I'm guessing you're Radish on YouTube. Thanks for coming on over to Twitch. LeBron's in the chat for Waddish777 that dropped a follow. While I absolutely destroy this Trubbish. Whoa, and Jarmangander is on YouTube. Watching dual stream. Absolute Jarv maxing. Cat wants to check on Aowen. All right. Let's finish this battle and then we will go and check on Aowen. See how she's doing. She's doing great, I think. Let's see. Perfect. Okay. Evan's almost to 42. We have probably one more battle with Evan, and then we'll have to switch to another Pokemon. We're cutting it really close as far as our EXP is concerned, for sure. But yeah, let's check on Aowen. Aowen, Cat wants to say hi. Oh, hi. Oh. Ow. I got chomped. Oh, it's not a free dose of A1JZ. Kat redeemed the check. I think that she doesn't like the light of the ring light. Is it too bright for your eyes? She's got strong vision, but she's a cat. I'm gonna guess that is the case. Right? That doesn't count, Drake. Oh. She needs a little vest and a hat. Actually, wait a second. I've got something. Aowen. Oh. I present to you Aowen Burger. Look at her. She's a little hot dog burger. And she loves it. Right? now she shall chill as a little food. Because it's not really a burger, it's not really a hot dog. Because like if it was a hot dog, for sure, it wouldn't have sesame seeds. If it was a burger, for sure, it wouldn't be in the shape of a hot dog. Okay. Aeon has accepted her fate as a burger. As a sandwich. Oh, did I use my max repel? I meant to. Need to make sure I do. Everybody says I'm looking a little thirsty. You are correct. I won't even ask. I already know what you want me to crack. We're cracking a nut. Coconut. Oh man. To be honest, I'm sorry. I did miss out on the reference. I don't think you're that much older than I am, right? I'm 25. Washing the coke with a nut. Oh my god. Okay. I think these are some of the last grunts I have to fight, so maybe we're gonna be okay. But we have to fight Bianca and then all the gym trainers in Iris's gym. So see what we need. We'll see what we can do. We'll definitely turn the game audio back on for Bianca because it's the most, important fight of the entire game, apparently. Foul play. No, I like the consistency that Crunch gives me rather than foul play. You're gonna be 34? Damn, you're as old as Dylan. Bro, I bet from what Arvin was saying, the show in what's it called, in Hawaii was super cool. Yeah, I turned 34 in Feb. Can't wait to die. That's crazy. Yo, 007 Lightning. Pokemon the movie 2000 is a banger, but my favorite Pokemon movie is Pokemon Forever. Because Tyranitar's in it. And it's badass. With Celebi and Suicune and Tyranitar and Professor Oak. Yo, Rise of Darkrai is a banger, Big Toe. Love Rise of Darkrai. Love that one. Your final form yet? Yo, I mean, essentially for me, each one up until Black and White is a banger. I'm not a big fan of the movies in Black and White and then going forward from Black and White, but up until then, I think that they're all gas. I love all the, Gen 1, they're just the Pokemon the first movie is really the only Gen 1 movie. Then the movie 2000 with Lugia, and then then the third one with Entei, and then the fourth one with Celebi are all Gen 2 movies. I love the Entei one. And then after that, you've got... Is the next one after that the Latios one? The Entei one is low-key sad. Like, actually. For real. Oh And then after the... And then there's the Jirachi one. And then the Rayquaza Deoxys one. Right? Is that the order that they go in? Beastcrafter. This Pokemon game is Pokemon White. Pokemon White. It's just a normal Nuzlocke of Pokemon White. Yeah, Big Toe. The Lugia movie has the talking Slowking. That's Pokemon the movie 2000. Which is as old as I am. Crazy. Whee! Down we go. Okay, cool. That's it for encounters here. Now we just need to fight Bianca. God, dude. So excited to get through that. As long as you remember Darkrai, Giratina, and Manaphy. So Manaphy is Pokemon Ranger, the movie. And Manaphy in the Temple of the Sea, I think. Right? Something like that. And then Rise of Darkrai. Lucario and the Mystery of Mew is between those. And Lucario and the Mystery of Mew is awesome. I love that movie. And then, but then there's the DP trilogy, which is Rise of Darkrai, Giratina and the Sky Warrior, and then Arceus and the Jewel of Life. And those movies are awesome. I had all three of those TiVo'd when I was a kid. I'd watch them all the time. I had them TiVo'd. I need to own them though. I need to buy them physically so that no one can ever take them from me. The part in Giratina and the Sky Warrior when Regigigas and a bunch of Mamoswine hold back the glacier from like coming down is so sick. Lightning, give you one Pokemon movie recommendation and you'll watch. Because I've been thinking about this movie a lot lately. Watch the Deoxys Rayquaza one. That one's been on my mind lately, and I've been wanting to watch it. So I want you to watch it for me. I'll live vicariously through you. Okay, now we go back to Nacrene City. And then we gotta roll up. A bunch of power. Bro, yeah. Krogunk was busted in the Diamond Pearl anime, dude. Krogunk was super busted. Yeah, Destiny Deoxys. That was the name of that movie. It was Destiny Deoxys. Watch that one. That one's a banger. Krogunk was so beefy. You know who was actually super beefy? Was what's it called? Happiny. Happiny in that series was super beefy. If you're going, I would love to do a Pokemon movie watch along, just like in our Discord server one of these days. Maybe we should plan that. We should plan that one of these days. Let's keep our squad how it is, I think. I like it. But we need to be serious for fighting Bianca because secretly she's just busted as hell. So I'm gonna lead Dan, even though he's getting close to the level cap. I want to make sure that I don't take this fight loosely. I really want to win. I really want to win. Pisses me off that I lost to Bianca in the first place, and that I have to do this much like thought into beating her right now. I probably don't. I'm probably overthinking it because we wiped. And I think we only wiped because of some like really like stupid circumstances between her Superior getting several coils off and us missing several critical us missing several hits that we should have been hitting. getting confused, yada yada, that type of thing. $5.59 on Amazon. I feel like I just need to buy the physical copy. Physical copy is probably not too much more. Let me see. Googling time. Pokemon Destiny Deoxys. Well, it's $40 on DVD. Oh, but this one says it's only $14. Level 7 Lightning. You've seen that one. How about Lucario and the Mystery of Mew? I love that one too. Wow. We got the Darkstone. All right. Locking in. Gotta fight Bianca. So upset. And then the voices are back, chat. And the voices are back. Find it. Icarus City. Sounds good, Lightning. Am I Giovanni now? Are y'all my are you you guys are the rocket grunts or something? That's goofy as hell. Oh, my max repel is still active. Cool. Need to avoid fights. And then, okay. All right. So for those who were here for the first attempt, made it the longest. I wiped to Bianca here. Which is crazy, because this isn't supposed to be a hard fight. So, and our team right now is a lot better in general. We're a lot more prepared, higher level, stronger Pokemon, all around. Let's do it. Jarvie! As I've been traveling lately, I've been thinking about things. Things like what I can do with my life and what I want to do, but I'm thinking how cool it would be to be a model like Elisa. Do a poll if I can beat the game, if I can beat Bianca. All right. All right. All right. Okay, prediction is... Oh. Wait a second. It's being weird again. Try that again. Sometimes it like flags my thing. Thank you, Rubricate. Also, welcome back to stream, Rubricate. I need to trust in the heart of the cards. Yes, Kaiba. Okay, prediction is up. Feel free to wager your brownies. Am I going to beat Bianca or am I going to lose again? Rubricate, no deaths yet today. No deaths yet today. So far, we're good. And Aowen is dressed like a little hamburger. Okay. I'm thinking how cool it would be to be a model like Elisa. Oh. And then how cool it would be to do research on Pokemon like Professor Juniper. If that's what I want to do, I'm going to have to know a lot about Pokemon. Did that prediction go out? Yeah, it did. Rubricate, yes, this is where I lost in the first attempt. This is where I lost, dude. It sucks. So, would you please battle me? Redemption. Jarvie redemption arc. We're gonna close hella fast. It was like up for 30 seconds is what I had put. Maybe I needed to do a little bit longer. My bad. Oh, and now where they don't have a scald Simipour. That was a big thing before, was the scald Simipour. Workup is scary. Both Jarmangander and Jay-Z bet against me winning, so that feels great. Come on, hit me, chip damage, let's go, let's go. Live that, right? Crit, wow, damn. But you go down to revenge here. It's definitely a unique design. Dylan, definitely a unique design. Emboar coming in hot. It was a gnarly crit. That takes Ben out of the fight. Evan's got Intimidate. So. Takedown. You take that, right? Nice. We're faster. What do you mean? Level cap is 43, Dylan. Goes off of Iris, not Bianca. Alright, Emboar, done. Simisage, coming in hot. Good, we brought Travis. Travis is a little under-leveled, but I think we're still okay. Good switch in, good type effectiveness. Seed Bomb's gonna do maybe a quarter. Yeah, we're chilling. Let's detect to see what we're getting next. A Leer, we're chilling, bro. Okay, let's just get a fly. Yo, Big Pecs prevents Leer from going through. That's crazy, actually. When's the last time Big Pecs came in clutch? One shot. True, Jay-Z. Then why'd you bet against me, bro? Jay-Z says, I mean, this fight was already predetermined by avoiding the superior matchup. bro, you bet against me, though. That's crazy. Let's detect. See what we're getting. A defense curl. Well, it would require Masharna beating all of my Pokemon now. Well, Jarmangander, you just didn't know the rules of the Nuzlocke then, so that's not my fault. keep doing air slashes, I guess. Flinched. Flinched. And then she has two, what's it called? Full restores. We've probably put her in heal range here. I'm gonna switch, get the safe switch into Evan. She does have like a bunch of defense curls up, but I think that Evan's just raw damage output's just too crazy. Black glasses, super effective stab crunch. It's kind of insane. Yo! Yeah, and with this, we're fine. We outspeed. Bianca Deathless. Out of here. Rubrica, I think we were able to keep her just out of heal range, it looks like. Alright. Big dubs. We've officially beaten the first attempt as far as progression. Yes, sir. Yep. Jarvie, you're amazing. I'm really, really, really impressed, and that makes me want to give this to you. Jarvie obtained a full restore. This is officially the farthest we've gotten in the Pokemon White Nuzlocke. Gets us or bust, chat. Voices are back. In Castelia City, my precious Pokemon was stolen by Team Plasma. This is the furthest away from home I've ever been. So I really, really understand. If Team Plasma forces everyone to liberate their Pokemon, there will be nothing but sad people and free Pokemon. Jarvie, stop Team Plasma. Don't allow Pokemon to be stolen from trainers who love them. I think that's the truth, or ideal, that you've been pursuing, Jarvie. Oh dear, here I've come all this way and I'm afraid I'm bothering you when you're going through so much. All I wanted was to help you relax, Jarvie. Knowing you, you'll be fine. Definitely, you'll be fine. I guarantee it. He's feeling the Bianca voice. Look, bro. Look, bro. I'm just feeling a little girly pop right now. Anyway, you know what I mean. Yeah, so bye-bye. Well, of course I'm playing as a girl. I'm a baddie, bro. The option is to play as a baddie. I'm gonna choose it. Duh. Shut the fuck up. 25 years old. I got called out. I got absolutely called out there. Let's lead Kevin. Kevin's still 41. Wish Kevin had, like, Ice Fang or something. I don't know. It wasn't the baddie part, it was more so the girly pop. Got me there. I was feeling a little girly pop, you know how it is. Gets us. Gets us. Rendering into frame. Repels effect wore off. This game is genuinely, like, really cool for the DS, you know? It's just a pixel. Ready, ready, ready? Shadow Tried. Come. Gets us. We brought the one you wanted. Excellent. It seems that you have obtained Darkstone. I congratulate you on a job well done. Actually, Pokemon Master, my name's Trey, but Jarvie is just short for Jarvitar. It is my Lord N's thought that the two holders of the legendary Pokemon should put their beliefs on the line and strive to find which is the true hero. Of course, Getsus says Aura. This is not necessary, however. Is that short for Trevor? No! No! It's just Trey from his infancy. I provided him with the education required to become the hero of legend. Indeed, he has been so acknowledged by the legendary Pokemon. Such purity of purpose is his. The liberation of Pokemon of which Team Plasma speaks, is the separation of Pokemon from foolish people. Well, who has the most aura? It's red. Duh. That's the truth. All trainers will become helpless to resist us. We alone will be able to use Pokemon. Actually, most aura, Lucario. The preparations are complete. When my perfect plan is set in motion, first a few global Pokemon trainers who are unable to resist Team Plasma will release their Pokemon. Then, that number will become 100, then 1,000. In no time, even the gym leaders and the champion will be unable to fight us. Get a chat because aura fear and stuff. Ha. Having a Pokemon would be considered a bad thing. Even Pokemon like the sad little, well, even people like the sad little Bianca, whose Pokemon was stolen in Castalia, will be unable to face public opinion and will release their Pokemon. That's the kind of world we'll make. You may have the stone, but there's no chance whatsoever that the legendary Pokemon will accept you as the hero. So if you're not willing to hand over your precious Pokemon, I suggest you search for some courage, because you're going to need it. It's kind of a badass monologue, actually. Colress is in Black 2, White 2, not Black, White base. Okay, we got to get through this route. I'm going to try and avoid any trainers, but I'll definitely want to come back here and catch a Pawniard. I get Fling. Yay! What I just threw was TM56, Fling. You throw an item to do damage to the target, and the damage changes depending on what you throw. Thank you. Okay, well, I would like to not fight you. Looks like I'm forced to fight someone, though, maybe? Am I? Let's see. Exactly, Rubricate. But, like, the Pokeball is just a stand-in for what the item actually is. So the item is a TM, which is like a disc. So he just kind of, like, chucked a CD at me, essentially. He's like, hacha! Mixtape! Play it! Oh, not a forced fight. Yeah, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. He's just trying to put people on some good music. Okay. It's Alder! And remember, guys, remember what we decided Alder's canon voice is. Hello, Jarvie. This way. Gets us. What a liar. Desperately trying to con everyone with his speech. This is what we chose. That's correct. Our Lord N has combined his power with the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon and intends to create a new world. We herald the return of the hero of Unova, founder of this region. Pokemon are different from people. They are living beings who contain unknown potential. I just absolutely butchered that. My mouth is getting tongue-tied. They are living beings from whom we humans have much to learn. He's projecting right now. They are beings whose greatness we should acknowledge. Beings who should be freed from our oppression. Freed? Pokemon? We, Team Plasma, invite you to join us. We all want to create a new world where Pokemon and people are both free. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you now, please release your Pokemon. And so I end my plea to you today. Gotta do the Valorant E-Boy deep voice for him. I have a Valorant E-Boy as a roommate. And he just kind of talks like this, you know. He's just like so nonchalant. He's just like, he's just always kind of like talking like this. He's super like gravelly and like he has like a fry voice, you know. But he doesn't talk like that. That's not what his voice actually is. But he does it because he thinks that it's like cool, you know. And Jason gets this is just Pokemon Elon. Of course, Corpse husband talks like this. And so I end my plea to you today. Thank you one and all for your attention. Oh, man. Is it true? Have we been making Pokemon suffer? Maybe we should release our Pokemon like Team Plasma says. No way! Without Pokemon, I'll be lonely and sad. Got him with that one. Kermit? The hiker was just Kermit. What was that about? That speech was off the charts strange. The cooperation of people and Pokemon is... Oh no, the cooperation of people and Pokemon is how Unova came to exist to begin with. He sounds like Sean Connery. If a Pokemon really just didn't want anything to do with humans, it would simply leave. I was born in the darkness, molded by it. Capturing a Pokemon in a Pokeball doesn't mean you've captured its heart. Drayton is definitely Sean Connery. Let's go, Jarvie. It's been a while, Iris and Drayton. Oh, Mr. Alder, and the girl who helped out that time. Thanks, Lightning. What's wrong? What does the wandering champion who left the Pokemon League need from us? Briefly, my request is this. Tell us about the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon. Are you talking about Reshiram or Zekrom? What's the sudden interest? Moments ago, a troublemaker known as Gutchus was here. He said a trainer named N has reawakened Reshiram. Yes. That trainer called N apparently told Jarvie here to search for the other Dragon-type Pokemon. Let me check that I have this straight. Yes. This N, or what have you, presumes to set the two Dragon-type Pokemon against each other in battle. To test his convictions. Oh no! The Dragon-type Pokemon get along so well! That's right, Iris. The ones who make Pokemon battle are the trainers. And it's so the trainers and the Pokemon can get to know each other better. I'm going to the Pokemon League. No, I guess in this case I should say I'm returning to the Pokemon League. Of course, I'll defeat N. I'll teach him that the beauty of this world where Pokemon and trainers live together in harmony. Also, Jarvie, I'll wait your arrival. Once you've obtained the Opaluthed badge, come to the League. The Opaluthed gym leader is tough. Take care. What up, JT? Farewell. I'm counting on you, Drayden and Iris. I need to stop doing that because I will start like speaking with a lisp without it being intentional. Aw, he's gone. Is he okay? He can look kind of scary. Don't worry, Irish. Here's the strongest trainer in all of Unova. Well, Jarvie, is it? Come to my home. As Alder asked, I'll tell you everything I can about the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon. Irish child, please show the way. Irish. Irish. This way. Beep. That way. Well, let's go heal first. Please. I need to heal my Pokemans. Bing bong, bing bong, bong, bing bong, boom. Wum, 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 wum. Research your Pokemon at full health. We hope to see you again. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Off back to Iris. Just a little farther. What am I leading with? Dredigan, right? If Trey was a Pokemon type, what type would he be? Is this... am I allowed to give opinion? Or have you all decided for me? Oh. I'm excited to see what you think. Big toe counting. It's actually probably like 4 or 5. This is it. I'll explain. What you are holding is the Dark Stone. Zekrom, who will likely awaken from the Darkstone, and Reshiram, who is already awake, were once the same Pokemon. That single dragon Pokemon, along with twin heroes, brought a new region into being, and people and Pokemon had happy lives. One day, however, the twin heroes, the older brother who sought the truth and the younger brother who sought ideals, began to argue about how to decide which one of them was right. That single dragon-type Pokemon that had been with them all that time split its body into two. One sided with the older brother, and the other the younger brother. In its pursuit of truth, the white dragon-type Pokemon sought to usher in a new and better world. Its name was Reshiram. The other Pokemon, the black dragon-type Pokemon, sought ideals and to usher in a new world, a world of hope. Its name was Zekrom. Do you think I'm water grass type? I'm a Ludicolo? Hell yeah. Because the two of them were once the same entity, their battle raged endlessly, and neither one could be declared the winner. They simply exhausted themselves. The twin heroes proclaimed that there was no one side that was right and ceased the conflict. But the two heroes' sons started the battle again, and an instant later, Reshiram and Zekrom destroyed Unova with fire and lightning. Then they disappeared. But if people work with Pokemon in the right way, we don't have to worry anymore about the world being destroyed. Oh, jeez. I'm gassy. I'm burping. My bad. I mean, Reshiram and Zekrom worked hard for everyone and made a new region. So it should be alright, I think. True, Pokemon cannot speak. People may hurt Pokemon even more by imposing their selfish thoughts on them. But no matter what, Pokemon and people believe in each other, need each other, and will continue to live together. Yeah, so I'm never going to forgive Team Plasma for trying to separate Pokemon and us. Sorry, we got a little off topic at the end. That is everything we know. Unfortunately, we don't know how to wake up the legendary Pokemon. I made a promise to Alder. You must win the gym badge from the Appaloosa Pokemon Gym. Iris, you go and be Jarvy's opponent at the Pokemon Gym. Yay! 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 Look out, I'm really, really strong, just like Drayden. Can we get more history of the Unova in the remix or Legends game? Yeah, that'd be sick. Get more lore. I'm a lore whore. Love lore. Give me lore. I'm excited for any and all lore we get in Legends ZA. For real, bro. Rubricate says that they are also a lore whore. Thanks, mods. Automod. Bro, I haven't had a mod all stream. No Hugin, no Fabled. Well, Ben is almost 43. 43 is the level cap. I need to be very careful using Ben. You know what I'm saying? Fired, lol. I wish not. I wish. You know what I should do? Actually, Grayson, you're reminding me since you're here in stream. I should make Grayson a mod. Grayson's here like almost every time for a long time. I know Grayson in real life. Grace says, no, don't do it. I did not abuse. We had a great time. It was. Like, we were just there yapping for, like, literally, like, 3 or 4 hours. It was a great yap sesh. He got so much Jarvitar lore, and I got so much Grayson lore. It was a good, good time. Let me see. Let me look at Iris's team. See what we're dealing with here. Iris has Fracture, Druddigon, Haxorus. Druddigon has Sheer Force instead of Rough Skin. Drayton's Haxorus looks like it has Rough Skin, which is interesting. So I need to be careful about Druddigon hitting harder than I think it will. Fracture can... Honestly, dude, like, we'll be able to walk through Fracture with our own Druddigon. I'm certain of it. We just need to be very careful about this Haxorus, because Haxorus has Dragon Dance. Druddigan has Dragon Tail. It does not have Dragon Claw. No, none of her Pokemon have Dragon Claw, so I'm pretty safe to roll in with my own Druddigan and take out Fracture and Druddigan, because I should be faster, most likely. And I don't think they can one-hit KO with Dragon Claw, even if they are, you know? So, someone else to set up. But Druddigan will certainly go down to Haxorus, you know? I don't want Haxorus to just go off the rails with Dragon Dance. But setting up is hard because they have Dragon Tail, and that can force switches. You know what I'm saying? I got a burger and a triple dipper. I picked out, for real. Probably more than I should. Actually, definitely more than I should have. Drugong, that is usually my 4th of July movie. I didn't this time, though. I regret not doing so. I could bulk up with Girder, but I'm worried about Dragon Tail just switching me out. You know what I'm saying? I think that my burger is pretty good, Cat. It was pretty good. It wasn't like game changing. I think I'd prefer the burgers at Red Robin. I prefer probably a double at In-N-Out, but it was a good burger. The Monza stick was really good, juicy. I mean, I could very, very, very easily sack Druddigan against Haxorus and then try and get as much damage off as I could and then switch into Stoutland, get with a Stab Retaliate, and almost certainly KO. You know? But I don't want to sack anyone. But if I play around and I let that Haxorus get off like any Dragon Dances, I'm screwed. You know? Sacking Uncle Ben. Or I just lead Excadrill, because Excadrill resists with his steel typing and hits hard with Earthquake. And then if Dragon Tail does get used, I just switch into Druddigan from there. You know? Yeah, if I get Soft Sand, if I go get the Soft Sand somewhere, wherever that is. Looks like it's in Desert Resort. Do I already have it? Could farm some gems. That sounds like a pain in the butt, though. Odds are not zero that I already have the Soft Sand. Okay, looks like I don't. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Now, which is more usable here? Dragon Fang on Druddigan or Rocky Helmet on Dredigan? You think Dragon Fang for some more offense? I probably can one-shot JZ. I mean, like, I have a base 120 attack stat. Lightning, actually, me and some of my coworkers a while back did do this exact same question, and they said I was water grass. Deadass. So, I think you were right on. I am Ludicolo. I am Mirror B. I'm just a Ludicolo. Ludibrolo. Bro, Rubricate. Mirror B is a vibe, which brings up the fact that I was hoping to do some XD today, but I'm kind of like invigorated by the fact that we got through Bianca. You know? I am Brotad. I like the idea of just kind of getting even further now that we're the furthest we've ever gone. And Jay-Z really wants us to wrap this up so we can play Infinite Fusion. So... And he's been very, 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 very direct with that request. We did crush Bianca. We one-shot most of her Pokemon. Goated? One could say, go goated? Very subtly asking for information. Super subtly. Soft Sand, I think, dude, yeah. Soft Sand on, Dude, Sums, we do need to go to Frank and Sons. We'll run into Alex Ketchum. Type is Jake. Jake's a fighting type. Just a pure fighting type. No question. Jake is a mono fighting type. I'm a water grass type. Dylan is a fire dragon type. Cats is normal fighting. Normal fighting's really funny, and I think I will second that. Jake's basic. Kidding, kidding, kidding. Yo, for real, Rubricate. I did out Jake as probably the most boring texter. He's a Beware. No, Beware's too lovable. Let's Dragon Fang. Dredigan. GZ, we probably can, but I'm just worried about, Oh, I think we get it literally the next level. I'm just worried about, Dragon Tail, you know? Like, how annoying would it be to waste a turn? Maybe we should anyway. Well, we will use that strat. Because it's just too... Because one of those is probably enough with Soft Sand Boosted Earthquake, you know? Kristen says he's not a Lord of the Rings guy. I am a Lord of the Rings guy. I don't know if that was obvious by the fact that my cat is named after a Lord of the Rings character. You think so, Jay-Z? They'll go for the speed control. Let's see if this one-shots Fracture. If it does, we're probably doing pretty well. It does not. Okay. Holy shit, it's me. Okay, so yeah, we'll definitely need a singular Swords Dance. For sure. Haxorus is dope as hell, Lightning. Haxorus is my favorite Gen 5 Pokemon. And right after this, we'll be getting Surf, and then it's time for Haxorus. We're gonna try and get ourselves a Axew for sure. Gigalith 1, never. Gotcha. Maybe we could even try and go to and get Boldor in Victory Road to guarantee Axew in Mistralton Cave. That's probably the move. Actually. Jay-Z, Haxorus is not a pseudo-legendary. It is not, unfortunately. Oh, they do. Drake, I don't think there is an SIR of Haxorus. I think it's just a normal illustration rare. They have one for Hydreigon. It's an SIR. But it's just a normal illustration rare for Haxorus. Yeah, he has a base stat total of like 570 or something. So he doesn't qualify as a pseudo. Definitely robbed. Yeah, you're definitely gonna need that. You're definitely gonna need that Excadrill, Grayson, because we just through stream we've intrinsically tied the Pokemon of Excadrill to you. He does have a page in your Godbinder. That was the wrong way. And now I gotta do that again. It's all good, Grayson. For the Arboliva Master Set. Because Arboliva is my favorite Pokemon of all time. Yeah, I mean, if we get one Swords Dance off without getting switched out due to Dragon Tail, we will walk through this gym with Excadrill. Especially if they prioritize it one Dragon Dance, we're probably chilling. We probably won't be fast because we weren't faster than that last Fracture after one Dragon Dance, so. We crit though. Crit mattered. We didn't one hit KO that last Fracture. Okay. We are getting scarily close to the level cap though. We can get to 43. We just can't get to 44. Yo, theater popcorn with or without butter. Here, are you ready for my biggest hot take? Is that I don't like popcorn. It always gets stuck in my teeth. So it's just not worth the hassle. Like the taste is good, but the dealing with it in my teeth just drives me crazy. Can't do it. Can't do it. Now I have Swords Dance. Jay-Z, it's not. Trust you. Trust me. Trust me. Ready? Unfortunately, I'm an authority on the subject. Let me pull it up. Let me pull this up. There we go. No, it does not. The its base stat total is, pull it up for you. Hexorus. Its base stat total is 540. Its base stat total is 540. And so it does not qualify as a pseudo legendary, unfortunately. Yeah, let me check. Let me check Big Toe. Axu v Garchomp from B-Dub. Suba, there's I mean, in that case, that makes a lot of Pokemon pseudo legendaries. But yeah, the official, in order to be a pseudo, you need to be a 3-stage evolution, and you need to have a base stat total of 600. 600 is the magic number there. You don't have to be a dragon because of T-Tar and Metagross, but there's so many dragons, and it's annoying. Yo, same here, Big Toe. From someone whose favorite Pokemon is a non-dragon pseudo, I am also tired of it. Thanks for Dragon Dance. They really do prioritize it, huh? Yo, for real, Metagross is so sick. How much does a Dragon Dance Dragon Clone do to me? That much. So I can deal. I just don't want to get switched out due to Dragon Claw. I'll waste a turn if I do. I'd be very surprised if we did Big Toe, just because like that's like so busted. Luckily, Jay-Z, none of her Pokemon have Dragon Claw. They only have Dragon Tail. We did get a fairy. We did get a fairy type. That's true. Yeah. Primarina. Primarina is a fairy type. Primarina is awesome. It's true. Not the first dark, though, because we had Greninja before Incineroar. But first fairy and ghost starters. And since then, we've gotten so many ghost starters between Hisuian, Typhlosion, and Skeledirge. Okay, how much does this do against a Druddigon without a Swords Dance? And point I mentioned, Rah! Dude, Mega Dragonite coming in hot. Be ready. Be ready for Mega D-Night. I'm sure it's happening. Because right now, it's the only pre-Gen 4, because the overwhelming majority of Pokemon pre-Gen that got Mega Evolutions were Gen 4 or earlier. Dragonite was the only pseudo that didn't get one. You know, T-Tar got one, Metagross and Salamence got one, Garchomp got one, but Dragonite did not. Stupid. I don't even know how Empoleon was ever considered Steel type. Trident on his forehead. Trident on his forehead. Scolipede Mega's crazy. That would be crazy. Steel Bones. Well, they, I mean, there's leaks that confirm D-Night, but no official publication has said D-Night. Megatorkoal? Who knows? You never know. You never know. All these fights are required. It's crazy. Mega Torkoal. Mega Torkoal would be crazy. I did put that in my, and when I made that video, Drake, I completely forgot about Smeargle's use in VGC. I only was considering, and specifically like Dark Void Smeargle, I was only considering Smeargle in regards to a playthrough. Most of my videos like are coming from the context of using a Pokemon in a playthrough, you know? Mostly because I'm just not super exposed to VGC, but... Grayson, I gotta get a couple teams ready. I gotta do it. I gotta qualify. And Gage is getting stupid close to the level cap here. We're like edging it like Flygon HG right now. But one Swords Dance is enough for both Druddigon and Fracture. I'd be very surprised if we can one-shot Haxorus. We'll see. Yeah, good call, Grayson. Apparently, we have a Pokemon Direct literally in only like a week, and we'll probably get more details in regards to Pokemon Champions then. Okay, there's probably more battles, so we got to sub out Gage. We'll switch in Dan for a bit, because Dan is probably faster and can one-shot. We'll see. Did I go the right way? I did go the right way. And I think this is like the last fight is against this girl. When's the next stream? Tomorrow. Tomorrow's the plan. We're doing back-to-back. Would you believe it? Fortnite stream. Oh my god. At some point, Big Toe, I think I would like to try Cobblemon. That'd be crazy, Grayson. Okay, Ben at the level cap. I think that's the last fight. I think. Pretty sure. So. Yo, peace out, Drake. Appreciate you for being here. You know that. Oh, we are Lightning. You best believe we're making predictions. Any more fights? No. No Hugin tonight. Oh, there is another fight. Okay, luckily we're leading our good friend Crocodile. So. Fracture. We'll two-shot with Crunch. Who's one Moner wipe? Oh my god, no. Prepare that Iris voice. Crunch. Munch, crunch. Also Megas with spikes? Huh, I think that I would like Aerodactyl more without the goatee. Other than that, I really love it, you know? Evan is at the level cap. Another fracture. We do not die to a crit. We're safe here. And they're probably gonna do a Dragon Dance anyway. So we can switch out and switch into probably who resists really well? Larry. Larry's beefy. There we go. Maybe I just looked at track you pay 70% interest on. Mega Aerodactyl has 4 child support payments to 4 different baby mamas. Yo, I did a lot of damage. So we gotta keep that in mind with Larry. Larry takes a lot of damage from Dragon Dance Dragon Claw. Alright. Mega Victory Ball's crazy. That would be wild. Okay. Even if we are ready to fight, we probably should go back to the Pokemon Center anyway. I think it saves my puzzle progress, though. I think. Please, please. No, it doesn't. I made a very wrong turn by going there. Now we cleared out all the folks. I can't use an escape rope in a building? Lame. Okay, well. Gym leader's your sister? Iris? Is your sister's name Iris? That's cool. Hmm. A cat excavator. Oh my god. Oh, I can just use her little teleporter. I don't have to talk to her. Please, dear God, please don't make me talk to her. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna get a prediction going. Okay. Iris defeated. Yup. Or nah. You're wiping. Submission period is gonna be 2 minutes. All right, prediction is live. Wager those brownies. Yo, Mega Nido King Nidoqueen would be crazy. Grayson, I think that we're just going off of just losing the battle. Not just one Pokemon dying. So. Which is entirely possible if I let that Haxorus go for a Dragon Dance sweep. There we go. Start betting, folks, says Grayson. Okay. Wow. Folks aren't laying down big brawnies right now. No one's willing to bet against me because I guess I've just been too good today. Good to know. But every penny. Wow. Every single brawny. You didn't have to go all in every single time? Oh my god. Jay-Z, I don't plan on losing this fight. I don't plan on losing this fight at all. Okay. We are ready. We are so ready. Larry to 43. Do not need a reversal. Travis to 43. Whoa. And Kevin to 43. Okay. Everyone's at 43. We're going to lead Gage. We're going to set up one Swords Dance. See what we can do. Good luck, bro, man, dude. Thank you. Thank you, Lightning. Oh, my God. Dragon-type gym leader. Okay. Let's do it. Double check. Gage is leading. We got this. We got this. Hi, I'm Iris, the amazingly strong gym leader. Tell me, what Pokemon are you using? How will you fight? Oh, I'm super curious. So let's just get started. I'm so scared. Wow. You're challenged by leader Iris. Send out a Fracture. We've got our own Excadrill, who resists everything she has. But I am very scared of Dragon Tail. Dragon Tail has the ability to switch us out. Dragon Dance is up. They outspeed us. Yo, the greed! The greed is crazy! The greed is insane, dude. We outspeed Druddigan. This should one-shot. Okay. And now Haxorus, who will probably go for a Dragon Dance as well. But then will almost certainly outspeed after it does. Outspeeds anyway. I don't think we can one-shot even with a Swords Dance. We did 2 we could, but I didn't want to risk out that with Fracture. Crit! Oh, shit, dude! Bro. 3 Earthquakes and we're done. It's over. We're fine. Yo. LeBron's in the chat for Gage the Excadrill for carrying, bro. with an absolute clutch crit, bro. Mmm. Enjoy the brownies. That was badass, dude. That was badass. Oh man. Let's go, dude. Oh my god. That is 8 gym badges. Yo, Sunny Cherry Mom asks on YouTube, do I like Steelix? I do like Steelix, actually. I like Steelix a lot. I had a Steelix in a Heart Gold, a Soul Silver run I did once that was like 10 levels under leveled for Lance. That still carried me. It was awesome. Lightning, it was, I mean, luckily we had the best counter for Iris in Excadrill. Excadrill is far and away the best counter. Stab Earthquake with Soft Sand and Swords Dance, like it's hard to be better than that for this gym, you know. Oh, I'm sorry. I wonder if he's battling that trainer called N in the Pokemon League right now. Do you know about the Pokemon League? It's past Victory Road at the end of Route 10. I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked. Thanks, Brendan. Thank you. The voice acting has been turned on because we beat Bianca this stream. Hello. How is Iris doing? Oh, I came to report on how to resurrect the legendary Zekrom. I thought it would be better to tell you in person rather than over X-Transceiver. And as for the conclusion, well, I haven't figured it out yet. I'm sure that Pokemon will wake up when it deems someone worthy. More importantly, aren't you amazing? You have all 8 of Unova's gym badges now, right? You've become so strong. You probably don't even know it, but you've changed a lot since you left Nuvema Town. Yo, facts, Big Toe. Absolutely true. Well then, I'll show you where such a strong trainer should head next. Well, thank you for being here, Lightning. I don't know, Grayson. I don't know how I feel about doing a 5 hour since I'm doing a stream tomorrow. I might hold off. I shall be EP soon. We're just past the gates. You're finally at the Pokemon League. 24-hour stream when? We'll do a subathon at some point, and then y'all can decide if it's a 24-hour stream. Oh, that just made me think of when I was showing you around the Pokemon Center in Accumula Town. Jarvis, do you regret setting out on your Pokemon journey? No. Thanks. That's the greatest answer you could give. I was really happy to be able to give you those Pokemon as a present. Do I collect Pokemon cards or open Pokemon cards on the channel? I do collect Pokemon cards. I have a master set of almost every Tyranitar ongoing. And then usually every stream I do try to open a pack, but I do not have any packs to rip today, for I am broke. Binder corner? Jarvie, this is a present for you. Jarvie obtained a Master Ball! Hell yeah. This Master Ball is the most powerful kind of Pokeball. It can catch any Pokemon without fail. This is the only way I can support you, except to say, be true to yourself. No matter what happens, stay strong and keep going with your Pokemon. Thank you! See ya. We need to heal. And then go grab the encounter that is to the west of Opelousas City, which most likely will be a Pawniard. Ash couldn't catch a Mewtwo with a Master Ball? Bro. Oh, Ash. Oh, Ash. What a guy. Let's bring Simisear. Simisear has Yawn. That comes in handy. Well, Red's that guy, Big Toe. You know what's something I need to own on disc, but is like almost impossible to own on disc, is Pokemon Origins. Has anyone here seen Pokemon Origins? Pokemon Origins is stupid good. It's stupid good. Yo, Kender Bob. Kender Bob's here re-upping his sub. LeBron's in the chat for Kender Bob. How you doing? Everyone said, hey, Mewtwo, get in the ball. And Mewtwo said, okay. God, we love Kender Bob. We love Kender Bob here in chat. You met Bryce Papenbrook, Big Toe? That's sick. He's been at a few of the Collecticons that I've been to, but I haven't gotten the chance to go and like say hi. It's all good, Kender Bob. It's all good. You are stream royalty. Dang, Bob. Well, feel free to kick back. Here. It's a good place to kick back. Garbodor is my encounter. Wow. Yeah, Big Toe, you sent a Discord. Let me see. It's a picture of you with Bryce Papenbrook. Bro, steal your heart. Sick, dude. And you got a signed Aaron Yeager poster? Mikasa. This shouldn't KO. There's no way. I did, Jay-Z. Swept with 3 earthquakes. We crit on Haxorus, which was crazy. I think that Big Toe's profile pic on Discord is just hot Jenna Ortega. You know what? Fair enough. Jay-Z, true. I didn't even consider Swords Dance Excadrill, which I should have, because Swords Dance Excadrill is the counter to Iris. It's the counter. It's like not even like a question. It's the counter. Yo, let me see the full wall. This is the full AOT wall with Mikasa and Armin and Peak and oh shoot, Marcel. Is that the character's name? Marcel's his brother. Porco. Got it. Oh, you reminded me. I am an anime guy, Grayson. All right, what is the name for our male Garbodor? Remember, human normal names. Greg. I think we have a Greg, don't we? I feel like we have a Greg. Big Toe also agrees in Greg. Gary, we do not have a Gary. Reek, like from Game of Thrones. Huh. Adam is really funny. Adam is funny. I have a friend named Adam. Darkrai TCG. His favorite Pokemon's Darkrai. Gary, because he's trash. What do you mean? Gary, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Jason says Trevor. I think I gotta remember what Pokemon we have and what their names are, because I just cannot even remember like who's even here. Smell you later. Yeah, let's check our box right now. Yo, welcome back, Kevin. How was the bachelor's party? Are you sober, or are you about to be in chat somewhat intoxicated? Because you're already thirsting after Leavanny while sober, so I'm who knows what a drunk Kevin could be doing. Adam the Garbodor. I've never done that. You never hopped into chat. Saw someone intoxicated. Dennis the Clink, Belle the Litwick, Tracy the Solosis. I'm so that there's no snowbats. Megan the Minchino, Tom the Archin, Woobat, Beth, Joey the Scrafty, Travis the Unpheasant. Oh, it's Travis the Unpheasant, not Trevor. Yeah, Greg the Sigilith. I knew we had a Greg. And Timothy the Girder. And then on our squad right now is Ashley, Larry, Ben, Gage, Kevin, and Evan. Kevin and Evan is really funny. Okie-dokie. I was really hoping for Poniard there. I'm not gonna lie. I was really hoping for Poniard. Actually. Kevin and Evan tag team? That'd be crazy. Guys, what if they had made a Garchomp Tyranitar tag team? Oh, what's my new level cap? What is it? Level cap, because I mean all of the Elite Four members have the same level cap because they're all the same level. So it's 50. 50 is the level cap. Damn. Okay. Don't jump the Garbodor. God, yeah. The big, beautiful Garbodor. There's a Charon fight upcoming. Pretty sure of it. I've got... He'll have Unpheasant, Lipard, Simipour, Superior. So, at level 45. I need to make sure everyone's at 45 when I fight him. Leads Unpheasant, so Gage is a really good counter. So, we're good there. But let's switch out Ashley. Ashley for Travis, I think. Kevin, we are at no gym. All 8 gyms have been beaten. We do not have a Steve. I am Steve. Exactly, Grayson. We did it. We beat the odds. Is the move to finally introduce Archeops to this squad? Kinder Bob just sent me a text. It's a picture of his kitty. Curled up. Cute. Bro, we have a fully evolved starter for the first time since the Fire Red Nuzlocke, which is crazy. Is it time to introduce Archeops? Archeops is crazy strong. Despite Defeatist, it's still crazy strong. You know, frail, but strong. Let me see. Huh. Da-da-da. God, where is it in the lineup? Oh, 1 sec. Archeops. Archeops with a base attack stat of 140, dude. 140. He's averaging 40. That's crazy. Like, sure, it's frail, but it's still so strong, you know? That maybe it's the move. You know what I'm saying? 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 Maybe better than definitely Simisear. We are very, very weak as far as special attacking is concerned. We are full aggro, full physical right now. Just funny. I think I switched out Scrafty, didn't I? I did. I did. Like, I think that it could be the move. Am I crazy for thinking that? I need someone to confirm or deny. Yo, definitely want acrobatics. For sure. Just quick 110 base damage. It's doubled, isn't it? Or is it just 0.5? Dragon Breath is interesting. Exactly, Kevin. That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe it's the move. Maybe it is the move. These kids are low-key goated. The kids that were at that baseball tournament. Are you still there? Oh my god. It's probably pretty valuable, Grayson. Vintage guitars are expensive. Now, do I want like Rock Slide or something though. I get Rock Slide 51. Non-endeavor. You signed an NDA? We had a great time. We just kind of sat and yapped for like 3 hours. It was badass. I will learn U-turn though. And margaritas? No, because we both drove separately. So just some absolute snacks. That's a good point, Grayson. But then it's like, I don't know. Am I just sipping on it for the flavor? No. Oh, Dragon Tail. No. Okay. Yo, inside Chili's stream, we just do a box break and we rip packs into Chili's. Is that the move? I think that's the move. Aqua Tail. 90 versus 95, but 90 damage versus 75. Bro, Aqua Tail or Razor Shell? What do I prefer? I think I need that extra damage. I think it's worth it. For only losing 5% accuracy? I'd much rather just Waterfall, which I probably am getting soon. Or is that post-game? No, Razor Shell does not have priority. Aqua Jet does, so I need to keep Aqua Jet. We'll keep, we'll have Aqua Tail for a little while. But then, oh shoot, I did not mean to level up Kevin to 46. Luckily the level cap's 50. I'm chilling. Oh, I gotta update that in stream. But we gotta get through all of Victory Road. See if we can at least start that tonight. I would be surprised if we can get all the way through. We'll see. What a physical team. It's kind of crazy. Hi Trainer, do you have a minute? I just heard this on the X transceiver. There's a big storm on Route 7. The storm seems to be different from a natural phenomenon. So strange. Thunderous? Oh my god. Yo. Encounter for this route too. We do not care. What do I get here? It's probably, if I can get Rufflet, that'd be tight. If I get Rufflet, that'd be really cool. What do I have that will not knock out whatever I have upcoming? You have Slash. You have Slash. Oh, Aqua Jet. Kevin's probably the move. What do I get? A Bouffalant. Kinderboss said posture check. No more gamer neck here. Oh. Oh. Straight as an arrow. I'm not a huge Bouffalant stan either, Grayson. Not gonna lie. Let me check if Bouffalant has a wild charge by level 34. I gotta make sure. That way I don't get, killed by a random Bouffalant. No, it does not have wild charge yet. It looks like it doesn't even learn it through level up. It needs to be taught it with a TM. Yeah, I say Tauros over Bouffalant all day as well. Okay, we're going to get Kevin out. We're going to switch to Excadrill, because Excadrill can take that head smash better. I do like Paldean Tauros a lot. I think Paldean Tauros is cool. Shiny Sharpedo. I check Cerebi. Cerebi is my go-to for level up learn sets. Yo, Revenge is actually kind of spooky. How much does this do? It's super effective. Oh, it doesn't even... It does about a quarter. We're good. We're chucking an Ultra Ball. Name... Oh, you think Cody? Cody the Tauros? I mean, the Bouffalant? I like Cody. Nice. Welcome to the box, Cody. You may leave it. Lionel. I think Cody just feels right. Perfect. Oh my god. And there's the Rufflet I would have wanted. Crazy how things turn out, huh? Oh my gosh. A herdier now. This one patch of grass. Get me out of here, bro. Okay. We're going to try and dodge as many of these trainers as we can. I should probably give Archeops Fly just for the utility, but I'm not going to teach it over Acrobatics. Acrobatics is the best move it could have right now. Acrobatics is so strong. But we need to be ready for a fight, so I'm going to lead Gage. Gage is probably my best Pokemon. Which is not surprising. It's an Excadrill. Me mentioned. Okay. Ah! That was not intentional. Okay, what do you have? I'll have to write into that. Fracture? Okay. Well, we can just Swords Dance and then walk right through you, hopefully. And even with your Dragon Dance, I might still be faster. Let's see. I'm not, but I tank this fine. Uh-oh. Hi, Aowen. Hi. She's right here. You see her? Giga Drain? How much does that do? Oh, I'm fine. Cool. And Electric. Electric has, what's it called? Levitate. So, slash. We still KO. Perfect. The loaf does appear. You better not be hungry. You have been fed. Heal. Okay, Gage has been healed. Okay. I would love to be able to skip this veteran. Thank you. Any and all veterans. Okay, Charon. Charon's here. Charon's here. Hold on, everyone. Charon is here. I can't just do a... I'm not fast enough with Excadrill to do a Swords Dance sweep here because his Simipour has a Mystic Water, so it's gonna hit a lot harder than I'd like to. Okay, I have to do the Charon voice now. Drayden and Professor Juniper told me you're heading for the Pokemon League, right? Since it's Alder, since it's the champion, I think it'll be all right. Worst case scenario, you'll be battling Team Plasma's Moss N. I need to know if you can handle it. I don't think that's exactly what I said, Jay-Z. I don't think that's what I said. I don't think so. Go Gage. Gage mentioned. Yo, avoids the air slash is crazy. Does this one hit KO? No. Okay, I'm just using slash to avoid the potential miss. Should KO. What? How did that not? Gage, you need to do more damage, please. Okay. There we go. Unpheasant down. I'm trying to. Incoming Simipour. Not great against water types, all things considered, but Ben has, you know, Stab, Dragon Claw boosted. Oh, Dragon Fang boosted Dragon Claw. Leer. Interesting. Do you have anything that hits for physical damage? I don't think so. Yeah, Scald is a special attacking move. Please do not burn me. If you burn me, I'm so upset. Thank you. Nice. Even if I get burned, I'm fine here. Incoming Superior? Maybe? Probably not Superior. Yeah, Superior. Switch in Archeops. Use a Slam, we resist that. Beautiful. We're probably faster, we use Acrobatics. We're not faster. This does not do half though, no way. It does. Defeatist kicks in, we don't one-hit KO. We gotta dodge a crit here. Well, Tom's dead. I was not going to, because my team's not super good against grass types right now. Well, Archeops did not pan out, unfortunately. Superior really has just had our number this whole run, dude. It's fine. Larry comes in, uses Retaliate. Bro had one battle. Bro literally KO'd no Pokemon. Aylin is being a problem. What's your deal? Hello? She is an angry cat. Aylin. Are you mad because I put you in a little hot dog costume? Must be. She must be mad about that. Okay. Gauge KO's Lipard. We lost Archeops. So, lame, but it's fine. Just confirms that Caracosta is the better encounter there. Hey, stop! Hello? What's your deal? She's getting antsy. This is why we can't do a 5-hour stream. Jay-Z, she better not be. She has been fed. Right? And you win? Right? And gotcha. Oh yeah. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You are being a problem. Do you need attention? Is that what you need? You almost got me there. Oh, I missed. She is angry at me. I don't even know what I did. What is the deal? Oh, I'm skipping so much Chern dialogue.
That's what I've come to think lately. Jarvie, if anything happens to you or Alder, I will do everything I can to help you. That's why I have to keep training and getting stronger.
Maybe she does just need to go to the bathroom. That's the thing, dude, is like the second that I let her out, she's just gonna be like scratching the door trying to get in. Trust. Come just pops into chat for a second to say, "Yay feet!" All lowercase too. Yay feet. She goes by herself? Of course she does. She has a box, her special box where she poops. Ooh. I do not want to fight this veteran. She did. She did zoom out of the room. She must be really upset with me. Watch, she's gonna be scratching in the door in like no time. Well, hello. Okay, let's get Archeops Tom, the Archeops, in the dead box. What a contributor to the team. And we'll bring back Unpheasant, maybe, until we can potentially get a Haxorus. I'd say skill issue. Yeah, probably. To be fair. I'm gonna need his box. I'm gonna need a new Pokemon. That's actually really, really good. That's so funny. Well done. Pat yourself on the back. Unpheasant's like been pretty valuable, honestly. I've no problem with Unpheasant on this team. Let's teach it acrobatics though. Let's look actually at all of our various TMs and see what we've got. You can't learn acrobatics? Why? Why? What the hell? Why not? That's Aowen. That's Aowen scratching at the door now. All right. Come on. Walks away. You know who can learn acrobatics? What, Archeops? I'm aware of that. Mine knew it. Scratching at the door again. Bro, 12 Distant Rivals packs and nothing? No illustration rares? Just any just normal EXs at least? Or actually nothing? EXs are just kind of nothing now. Unfortunately. Just 2 normal EXs? Bummer. Okay, let's try and avoid trainers where we can. Had my Archeops had the EVs necessary from a playthrough, probably would have been able to get through okay against that superior, actually. Like, all things considered, I think that's pretty definite. So if we keep ripping the SIRs due, I mean, that's how that works, isn't it? Right? Okay. Gage, Ben, Evan, Travis, Kevin, Larry. Halt! Unqualified ones shall not pass. The key to open this gate, closed gate, is the trio badge. Bing, 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 bing. Surely red is due. Bro, Summers. That sounds tight. I love ripping DR. Halt! The key to open this gate is the basic badge. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, holder of the basic badge. Show the knowledge you've obtained. Okay. Is this a new encounter? I don't think so. Halt! The key to the open this gate is the insect badge. Ring-a-ding-ding. Oh, holder of the insect badge. Fight valiantly, like an insect. Huh? Bug. Halt! The key to open this gate is the bolt badge. Oh, holder of the bolt badge. Unfurl a shocking battle. Engine 5 has the goddamn sauce, man. Hi there. Gates are placed at the border of one space and another space. In other words, gates mean that the world beyond here is a different world. It does feel like every time you pass through a gate, you're going to a different world. You remember the gym leaders who gave you the badge at the same time. Without the Quake badge, you cannot proceed. Playing Pokemon Evolved while watching me? Bro, I gotta try Pokemon Evolved. I saw that. I really do. Halt! The key to open this gate is the Quake badge. Oh, holder of the Quake badge. Make your foes' hearts tremble. Halt! The key to open this gate is the Jet badge. This is my favorite one because you're just floating. Oh, holder of the Jet badge. Blast ahead with tremendous force. Whee! Halt! The key to open this gate is the Freeze badge. What? If you have to deliver a pizza to the Pokemon League, do they think they have just passes? They've got to. They've got to. Hey, yo, I'm just the DoorDash guy. Yo, it's all good, Kender Bob. We're probably wrapping up here soon anyway. Appreciate you, Kender Bob. Halt. The key to open this gate is the Legend badge. Oh, this dragon room is tight, though. Oh, holder of the Legend badge. Pass through Victory Road, which lies beyond here, and head for the Pokemon League. Prove that you, too, can be a legend. Wow. Charizard room. Wait, I can go up in the mouth. Hello. Must get good tips. It's like the Victory Road delivery guy actually has a 401k. He's like, I'm reading the Indeed ad, the Indeed ad. It's like, just delivery guy. 8 gym badges. Okay, I think I still have my Max Repel active. Amazon just throws the package to the front gate, and all 4 of the Elite Four members take turns on whose turn it is to go and get it. But usually Grimsley, Caitlin, and Chantal are able to just bully Marshall into doing it. This is looks like to me, a forced fight. Let me see. I'm going to look at what she has. Playing smart. Gen 5 does have some baddies. Like your mom. And not like your mom, Grayson, but like the mom that the player character has in the game. Okay. Oh, interesting. I thought that oh no, Boldor is encounterable in the cave part. Almost unfolded. Oh my god. Okay, she has, let me see. A Whimsicott, Whimsicott and Zebstrika. So, we can lead Travis, probably. Yo, peace out, Summus. If I see you tomorrow, I see you tomorrow. We're planning on streaming same time tomorrow. But yeah, I think I'll probably end up fighting this girl and then bouncing because I'm EP. Feather dance, interesting. Maybe that's probably useful. Probably more useful than detect. Potentially. I am, cursing myself to mono flying, but it is what it is. Okay, perfect. Alright, Whimsicott. Fight me! Before going to the Pokemon League, let me test my skills. We see the fit. We see the fit, Shanta. And the fit goes hard. All things considered. Go Travis! Yay, Travis! At Taylor Swift every Kansas City Chiefs game. Whoa, gust attacks in the air. That's actually new. I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. Tailwind. Look, lead. Zebstrika is probably faster than everything I have anyway. Look at that good switch. I'm crazy. Bye-bye. Alright, Gage took that out. Yeah, I mean, we're about at 11:50. I'm gonna be in here for a while anyway, so I should just drop a save, and we'll do our mini games right now. Sound good? Let's see. Pokedoku. An ice flying type Delibird. Articuno. What else is there? I can't even think of anything besides Delibird or Articuno. It might be just those two. A flying fossil. Well, we did just lose an Archeops, so. In memory of Tom. And a flying type, with no evolution line. Tropius is one. Tornadus, Thundurus. Sigilif. Nice. A Unova Ice type. Cubchoo, Beartic, Cryogonal. What else was there? Vanillish, yeah. A Unova Fossil. Well, Archon. Also in memory of Tom, who lived so long. A Univo no evolution line. We did just catch a Bouffalant this stream. A Dragon Ice type. Kyurem, Baxcalibur, Frigibax, Arctibax. I actually like Arctibax a lot. I like Baxcalibur. I really like Arctibax, interestingly enough. A Dragon Fossil, Tyrantrum, Tyrunt, and then Dracovish, Dracozolt. A Dragon type with no evolution line. Well, in memory of Ben. Not in memory, in honor of Ben, because Ben's still alive. Wow, look at that. We filled up a lot of the Pokemon with Gen 5 Pokemon. I had the opportunity to do Kyurem, but I figured Kyurem was going to be the most common, so I avoided it. Well, hit most common with Cryogonal, which is crazy. Hit most common with Dredigan. Least common, Zygarde, Kyurem White. Hey, we hit least with Archeops, Dracozolt, and Delibird, which is crazy. Look at us. All right. Munkepo. Yeah, the goal, Jay-Z, is to get the most unique. To get the least percentage, like the least commonly picked. You know, see how niche your Pokemon knowledge is, essentially, right? I got Trubbish in 4 last time. Something crazy, right? Up a gen, smaller, lighter. Down a gen, Gen 3, smaller and lighter, and all these different typings. Let's do Swablu. Whoa. Yo, a normal type. Linoon. Mono Vigoroth. Vigoroth. Nope. Slackoth. Zangoose. It's a mono normal. It's not Linoon. It's not Zigzagoon, because it would be here. It's not cast form. It's Spinda. It's Spinda. It's definitely Spinda. No. Loudred? Oh, or Whisper? Loudred? No, it's not the Loudred line either. I'm trying to think about Norman's Gym. Exactly 1 meter tall. It's exactly as big as a Loudred. This is not Zangoose, which is interesting. Oh, Grayson killed it. Grayson got it. It's Kecleon. Nice. Nice. It was definitely Kecleon. Good on you. Good on you. Rah! Okay. Thank you all for being here. This is a great stream, actually. Really, really great. Crazy viewership today. Like, honestly, guys, this is pretty insane. Like, I think it's going to go down as, like, average of, like, 22 or something, which is probably the best we've had so far. So thank you so much for being here. It means a lot. So, I did get I got bitten 3 times by a very, very mad Aowen. But see y'all tomorrow. Same time. Plan on it. We might fight N tomorrow, dude. Yeah, huge progress. Huge progress. We might fight N. all things considered. We have to get through the entire Elite Four. So, we'll see. We'll see. If anything, I said that we're, probably going to beat the game within the week. So far, so good. Appreciate y'all for being here. And with that, peace out, Pokemon.